See, that's good. Looks good. Looks good. Runners at second and third, 2 away here in the top of the first. That'll be called ball 1 to Young.
See, I like that pitch right there from Wentz. You watch his approach and what he's done in the first couple of days here. Those balls been out over the plate. Big hitters.
Sup, Space? Sup, Andrew? How you guys doing?
You want to crowd it.
Here's the 1-0. Fouled away, 1-1. What's up, Jags?
For Josh Young yesterday, 3 for 5, a homer, a double, drove in a couple and scored.
Hit for the cycle. Almost.
Charge.
Triple away.
Damn it. Double ads.
Now 1 and 2.
1 and 2, foul ball. Tigers looking to get out of a little jam here in the first inning.
Pitch recognition.
Yep, 99 days till the Lions play the Chiefs. Thursday night football.
Off-speed pitches, staying on the
I can skip. Hooray. Let's see, what's the 1-2 from Wentz going to be? Up high, ball. Oh, no, he swung. Strike, well, foul ball, so 1 and 2. Excuse me.
This is 95. Look how far this ball, how high this ball is. It's at his chest. And he's
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a weird day game, but it is what it is.
go to the bottom of the zone.
We played 2 day games this series. That's pretty it's pretty unusual for the end of May. You think you'd think by now they would be in the more
Missed inside 2 and 2.
2 and 2 inside. They'd be more at night games, but no complaints from me. Get it out of the way early so I can enjoy the rest of the day. Pretty stoked. How's everybody doing? 2 and 2. Ground ball.
On the backhand.
Should be the third out of the inning, and the Tigers make the play. Let's head to the bottom of the first. We'll see who's up to bat. It'll be McKinstry, Baду, and Baez. McKinstry, Badu, Baez. Then Torkelson, Maton, Nevin, Short, Rogers, and Marincic. McKinstry, Badu, Baez to lead it off. And I have an unfortunate update about Riley Green. Riley Green has a stress fracture in his tibia, and he's out for like 15 days. At the very least, he's going to go get a second opinion on everything to like see how bad it actually is. But like I said, the injuries when they start happening, I get kind of bummed out because it's like, oh no, here come a bunch of them, and it seems to be that I hope he's back. It kind of just depends. Like it could heal up in a week. It could heal up in 2 weeks. It's kind of this undetermined timetable. So for the time being, he's just out for a minute. It's like, oh boy, we lose our 2 best players in a matter of 3 days. This is great. Yeah, 0-0, bottom of the first coming up. So the Tigers were able to hold them there after a good little start there. Marincic made a nice play in center. Yeah, it could have been. He could have broke something. Like, I thought he broke something in his hand, so I'm kind of glad he didn't. And it's just like a thing that could heal up pretty quick. I think he has shin splints. It basically is what could also be going on. But I think it's the tibia, so it's, I think, in his thigh, or is... No, the tibia is in your bottom part of the leg, right? Anyway, bottom of the first, McKinstry up against who's pitching? Dane Dunning. Shit. Erod got a blister on his finger. Yep, he has a blister.
They face Dane Dunning. Well, Dane Dunning's going to crisscross the strike.
Yep.
I mean, he's going to cut that fastball, and he's going to sink it to both left.
Strike 1 against McKinstry. Dunning is on the mound. He's had a really good season this year.
That changeup fading away for the left-handers. Keys today is to control the zone.
Ball 1.
It's not overpowering by no stretch. Fastball about 90 miles.
Yeah, so it's not too bad. Things could be worse, but the injuries are annoying. Matt Manning's throwing should begin a rehab stint pretty soon. Tarek Skubal might actually begin a rehab stint soon. I think Kerry Carpenter is rehabbing. I'm not really sure what's exactly going on with him. Here's the 2-1. 2-2. A lot of our injuries are actually like kind of guys coming back. Casey Mize has begun throwing again after getting shut down for a week or two. So things, it's not too bad. But it does suck losing our two best players in a matter of a couple days. McKinstry flies out to left, one away. Now up is Akil Badu. Hopefully somebody steps up while he's out. Maybe this Marincic guy will go absolutely crazy. Marincic. I'm never going to be able to properly say that guy's name, I don't think. It's going to be one of the trickiest things for me to feel. I'm going to be like, oh, even after I hear it 1,000 times. No. Ball one outside. Somebody could use a big first inning. Let's see if somebody gets one. No, foul ball. We signed him. We traded for him from the White Sox like yesterday or like 2 days ago. And we traded cash for him, and now we got him. That'll be outside, ball 2. 2-1 now for Mr. Badu. Up high, ball 3. Hopefully the Tigers can get some offense going and put the Rangers on like their back foot. But then again, that could cause the Rangers to start hitting the shit out of the ball. Not really sure how this is going to play out. Here's the 3-1. Badu swings and pushes it into right center, but the center fielder had a good read on it and tracks it down. 2 away. Now up is Javier Baez. Damn it. Well, not a good start to the game for the Tigers, but again, it's, still got an out here. Baez has been overdue for some hitting, so maybe he'll get hot again here in a minute. This is his big breakout game to get started again. Strike. Yeah, they called that strike. Anyway, strike 1 to Baez. Look at that. Oh, I'm just kidding. Oh. Well, the ball lands fair, and that'll be at least a double for Baez. So the ball landed in fair territory, then bounced into the crowd. So Baez gets a double out of it. A little bit of a break. That could break him out. Let's get going. You missed the NFL. Yeah, it feels like it's been a while. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like on the stream, consider doing so. It'll help get some people in here early on. As it's a day game, those could always help. If you already have, I appreciate it, and thank you for helping out the stream. Torkelson's up now with the runner at second, because there's only 3 likes on the stream. That means no one here has liked it, so I'm glad I have to always remind people. Would be nice, but I understand if you guys can't. I know you guys are all busy. Well, at least I know who the people who don't like the streams are, is everybody here. Everybody just told on themselves here. Two and one. Runner at second, 2 away. Bottom of the first, no score. And damn it. And that'll end the first inning. Torkelson grounds out. We'll head to the bottom, top of the second, rather. Top 2 coming up. It'll be Heim, Taveras, and Smith. Heim, Taveras, and Smith due up here in the top of the second. No score. Bills have tough games versus the Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys, Bengals, and Dolphins. Yeah. Didn't the Jets beat you guys last year, though? And it took 2 2 special teams touchdowns to beat the Patriots. I would say you guys have a lot more than just that. I'd say your whole division's going to be tough. Yeah, that's what I mean. What's up, Boston? How you been, man? Been good. I've been good. How have you been? Hey, we got it up to 8 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. Thank you very much. That's a lot. It looks a little bit better than what we were sitting at to begin with. Again, that's just a good way to help get people in the stream. So it's kind of an important thing, especially if you're not able to chat or anything like that. Go, if you can, just drop a like on the stream. Help us out. We try to get about 20 every stream. It's a commercial break, by the way, if you're wondering why the game isn't anything's being talked about. Most people have to be explained every step of the way of what's going on, or else they're like, "Why isn't the game on?" It's like, "Well, the inning just ended." Yeah, but I don't get it. It's like, you're 46, you've been watching baseball your whole life. You know the game goes to a commercial break. Been doing this since they've been showing baseball on TV. You're okay? Well, that's good to hear. But it'll be Haim, Tavares, and Smith due up here in just a second once they flip back over to coverage. Hinch is talking right now for no reason.
It's going to get better as guys get healthier.
No, they're old ass people that are doing that. Little kids don't watch baseball on the internet. Ball one.
And things are going to get better and feel better. But we've got
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Very kind. Helps out the channel. Appreciate you. Very kind. Excuse me. Sorry about your Celtics the other day, but hey, they had a good run. Almost an epic comeback. 2-1 now on Haim. He's had a big series against the Tigers. The Tigers have had pretty good trouble getting this guy out. And that'll be hitting the center field. Marincek makes another play, 1 away. Tigers on the IL. Brisky, Carpenter, Green, Manning, Meadows, Mize, Wingenter, Vierling, Turnbull, Skubal, Rodriguez, and Pacheco.
That can really impact this roster and impact some games with their level of play.
I don't know why the Lions drew with the Chiefs opening day. I'm not gonna lie. Tavares. Goff versus Mahomes. Last time those two guys got together on good teams, they scored 1 billion points. Focus on baseball. Yeah, football. You got baseball, then football coming up pretty soon. 100 days. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ground out by Tavares. Here comes Smith now with 2 down in the top of the second. Tigers hoping to get a nice little quick inning here, or at least, there's not a lot of damage. I don't know, if we're lucky, that Lions-Chiefs opening day game could be like a 40-50 type game. Where both teams score. They're going to both score in the 30s, I'm guessing. Up high, ball 2. Yeah. Kind of August, depending on when you consider everything. Here's the 2-0. Called strike 1. 2-1 now on Smith. I momentarily forgot his last name. I was like, it's it's one of the most common last names ever. It's Smith. Tried to go with a bunt there, little drag bunt, didn't work. It's 2-2. This guy looks exactly like Marincek. Like this Smith guy looks like Marincek for the Tigers, but 4 years younger. I don't even know how to describe it. It's rather odd. And he strikes out swinging, so we'll head to the bottom of the second. It'll be Maton, Nevin, and Short. Maton, Nevin, and Short here in the bottom of the second. Let's see if the Tigers can get anything going, but it'll be a commercial break really quick. I don't know. Yeah, that was a pretty fast inning. Tigers get them pretty quickly, quietly in order. Let's see if the Tigers can maybe get some something going themselves here early on. Get a couple runs, drive up this guy's pitch count, get into the bullpen a little bit, because I think Dane Dunning doesn't pitch long. That's the thing with this guy, because he is a reliever by trade that they kind of converted into a starter for injury reasons. I don't really know the Rangers lore, but I'm like 30% sure I'm right about this, where Dunning usually is a long reliever, but again, due to injuries and other things, I think they're having him start for like 5 or 6 innings at a time, and he's been killing it this year in that role. So I'm guessing he's got a pitch count of around 50 or 60. So if we can bust him up and get a bunch of walks here this inning, you know, this could be our best shot at winning this game. Like in the series is today. We have to pitch really, really good. And because again, they're playing some of their non-starters today on their offense, so there is like a couple wiggle rooms in their lineup tonight. And again, you know, their bullpen isn't the greatest, and Dane Dunning only has so long of a shelf life as a starter. So there's the small window to win this game and not get swept. So we got to hope that everything goes just about perfect in this one. And then they get a day off, so you know, no Tigers game tomorrow. Game's back on finally. What's up, Kevin? What do you like, number 11 now? What's up, Texas? Yeah, we got Jake Marincek. I don't know if we signed him, but we traded for him from the White Sox for cash. They didn't want anything for him. 1-1 now. They just needed some money. So we're like, all right, here you go. We got plenty of that. So, yeah, we were able to replace Riley Green for a little while anyway. Seems to be a competent center fielder. I have no idea how he hits, though. So it's kind of like this mixed bag of just kind of wondering, like, is he going to hit? Is he going to be, like, what's his specialty? 1-2 on Maton. I know he can field, just from remembering him with the White Sox a little bit. That'll be 2-2. Here's a guy who needs to go to AAA in Maton. Ooh. That was really close to being struck out. That'll be strike 2 or ball 3 though. And he strikes out. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go blow my nose. Bothering me.
Well, Maton's going to see a lot of these pitches here. This is a change-up fading down and away. It's a good location here. You can look at that movement. It's late. It's a circle change. Looks like a 4-seam coming in there. It's about 5-mile-per-hour speed differential between the fastball and this changeup. And Dunning has great arm action on the pitch.
All right, I'm good now. That was weird. Anyway, here's the 0-1 and little chopper hit by Nevin. Oh, he threw it away. That'll be an error. Tigers, Nevin reaches via error, so hey, we'll take it. Runner at first, 1 away. He played with the Astros for a while. He was basically a utility player with average power and speed. Okay. Yeah, that'll work for now. It's what we need. Just somebody competent in the outfield. And if he can flip an occasional home run right now, we could really use that. Hey, what's up, Wade? Thanks for tuning in while you could. I'm sure you pressed like already, helping the stream out. Appreciate you. Here's Zach Short. He takes strike 1. Definitely have been a little bit favoriting the Rangers this series, but it is what it is. Strike 2, that was a strike. First pitch wasn't a strike, second pitch was, so whatever. Looks like this guy has no problem calling a high strike. Just have to keep that in mind. Hopefully we see that call for the Tigers as well. Ball 1 outside.
With Zach Short with 2 strikes.
Runner at first.
There's a lot of room right here.
1 away here in the bottom of the second. Short.
Broke his bat slowly to short.
Little kind of weird little bunt thing that gets the runner down to second, and Short is out. So it's as good as a sack bunt, just not really a sack bunt in the works. Here's Jake Rogers now with
Yeah, Smith makes waste.
1 on, runner at second, and 2 away. Bottom of the second, no score.
Makes a good throw over the low. He gets short. Big league.
Let's see if Jake Rogers can get like a little single here, drive the runner in, make it a 1-0 game. Good start. We'll see.
Second straight inning, the Tigers have a man in scoring position with 2 away. See if Jake Rogers can come through. And he takes strike
Ah,
one.
oh well. Strike 1. Man, my nose.
Rogers belted his super homer of the year yesterday.
Fucking itchy.
The team in that category. Low and away.
Keys for Rogers today.
1-1. That was really outside. I don't know what happened to that pitch, but he missed quite a bit on that one.
So he wants to give Dunning that outside part up until 2 strikes. And then you
1-1 count. Runner at second. 2 down in the inning. Up high, ball 2.
Ballpark's not too big for Jake Rogers. We hear ex-Tiger.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
16 career homers have come in Comerica Park.
Appreciate that, Sports Report. I was trying to think of what a proper name to call you, but I think Sports Report works well.
It's 2-2 to him.
A lot of people remember him for the collision at home plate with Angels catcher Jonathan Lucroy.
Anybody can make
Oh, that was him? Marincic? Ah. Okay, now I can kind of remember who he is a little bit better. Yeah, he's got really good speed. All right. Anyway, it's 2-2 count for Jake Rogers. They're doing a pretty good job here this inning of driving up the pitch count. Lewis, that's right. My bad. I thought I remembered that, but I was like, you know what I thought for a second? It was Carl. Not really sure why I thought that.
It's outside 3-2 to Jake Rogers.
It'll be full count for Jake Rogers.
Dunning's got an effective
Tigers got Dane up to at least 35 pitches because he's about to throw number 35 here, so that's a pretty good way to drive up pitch count.
of Jake Rogers.
Strike 3.
Ah, Jesus. Boy, oh boy, are they giving them some nice calls here again. Hopefully we get the same thing in return. I'm kind of doubting we're going to. Anyway, top of the third coming up, it'll be Thompson, Simeon, and Seager. Thompson, Simeon, and Seager. Rangers get quite a few calls in those couple at bats there, but we'll see if the ump is being consistent as the game goes on. Again, the strike zone is only a problem if he's doing it for one team and one team's getting like, no, it's got to be right down the middle kind of calls like the Rangers were yesterday and the Tigers were. Yeah, for now. I was okay with the umpires yesterday until I realized the Tigers were not getting the same calls pitching. You basically had to throw it right down the middle to these guys. Yeah, as long as he calls it the same for the other team, which they didn't do yesterday at all. The Rangers had an entirely different strike zone. It was one of those days where if the Rangers didn't swing, they weren't getting strikes called. But we'll see how this guy calls it. If he calls it the same for our pitcher, then I don't care. But I'm very suspicious of this umpiring crew right now, so. Most teams should be done playing day games, except for like Sundays. Sunday is like the designated day game for baseball, and I think especially once the NBA playoffs and NHL playoffs come to an end, they tend to stop doing night games. Game should be back on in a couple seconds. They'll, like, as the as it comes just like to the Stanley Cup Finals and the NBA Finals, they'll start putting a lot of night games into those like days when their championships aren't being played. The MLB is very smart with their scheduling. That'll be foul ball, strike one. The hitter is Thompson. Then it'll be Simeon and Seager, 9-1 and 2, 0-0 top three. Yeah, baseball kind of knows what they're doing with their schedule.
Bubba Thompson leads things off for Texas.
You hate night games?
2 to Joey Wentz. 22 pitches in the first for Wentz, just 10 pitches in the second.
You mean 640 or?
And 3 pitches so far.
Hey, there's an out. Wentz gets a strikeout, one away. Top of the order now, the dangerous part of the lineup. Let's see if we can get around him.
He's established that fastball. The command is
I personally like the 640 start times.
that fastball. He's
Oh, the West Coast. Yeah, those suck. Yeah, there's nothing fun about those.
ball out of this pitch in the hitting zone. Thompson swings right over the
Yeah, I fucking hate West Coast games.
That can be an effective pitch for him today. If he can elevate that fastball.
I hate streaming those. It'll be like 12 o'clock, still up, like, oh, just want to go to bed. This year might be a little different because we get out of there by about 12:30.
A second time will be big as he faces Marcus Simeon. In his last start against Chicago,
1-1 count here for Simeon.
5 runs. 3 of those runs
Hopefully we can get this guy out. He's dangerous.
right away. So getting through the first part
Pretty much everyone in like 1 through,
Joey Wentz. Simeon fouls it back.
I'd say about, today it's 1 through 6 are definitely dangerous. Tavares, he gets a lot of base hits and shit, so he's annoying, but not exactly like, oh, look out. Letty Tavares is going to hit 5 home runs on it. Like, not like, you know, Haim, Young, Garcia, Lowe. Like, all those guys can rake. The bottom 3 are actually somewhat pitch aroundable in this lineup today. You don't really want them on because they're all fast as shit, but
Foul back. And face it, Simeon, this is huge.
if you're going to win the game, if you can get those guys out, you'll probably win the game. Like, it's one of those kind of games for the Tigers. Again, they can win this one. Of all the games, the Rangers have kind of went, we'll throw them a bone today. We'll make this one, we'll make it a little easier on them. We'll run this lineup at them. And it's rather appreciated that they're not trying to kill us. Because they could have ran the same lineup as yesterday in the first one and just smoked us.
And it's so important, you're right, for the pitch.
They still can. They probably still will. But
Because the bullpen,
we have a chance.
especially at the back end with that 7-8
At least we get to play the White Sox next, so we can win those games. Ah, shit.
Drive to left center field. Badu able to cut it off on a really nice play. Hustles it into second base. And Simeon is safe.
Is he?
Overslid the bag, but held his hand tight. And it's a 1-out double here in the third.
I thought he might have got him. They got him. No, he's safe.
cutting that ball off. He cuts this ball off, plants his feet.
Just missed on the tag.
Record throw there to Maton. But even better slide there by Simeon to avoid the tag.
Maton missed by just a little bit.
Throws that ball
Yeah, I appreciate the like on the stream report. We're trying to get up to 20. I don't know how many we have. We have like 10 or 11. So I appreciate that. Good looking out.
Hitting streak to 20 consecutive games
Damn, he's at 20 game hitting streak. That's fucking solid.
has been for Texas. Corey Seager singled his first time.
0-2 on Seager.
Let's take a look at this slide here. If he slides straight into
Damn.
the base, he's out.
I wonder when the next real serious run at the hitting streak will come up.
Allowed him to be safe.
It's been a while.
Just showing off some athleticism.
Hey, oh no, we're at 17 likes actually. I appreciate that, everybody.
3 pitches.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Hey, we struck Seager out. What a surprise. Now we have to get Low out with the runner at second and 2 away. Maybe we can strand Simeon's double here.
Didn't that slide by Marcus Simeon kind of remind you of playing tag in the backyard with your friends? No, you're not gonna get
So,
Here's Nathaniel Lowe, who lined
never
up
mind.
his first time up and takes one outside.
Never mind. I was just thinking about the last name of Marcus Simeon and
One of the many Rangers with
like you could never have like, because you know how like Simeons are like apes, right? You could never have like given him like a cool nickname related to like apes and gorillas and shit like that, because it would have gotten real fucking awkward. And it's just like, man, that's such a cool last name. I'd have my own brand of clothes called Gorilla Power and shit, because, you know, literally Simi, like, it just works so well. But like, it's such a weird subject to broach, because Marcus is like he has darker skin, so it has this weird tension to it. But it's such a good last name to have in like sports, because you can make such cool brands out of it.
In there for strike two.
No, I was just pointing out that Simeon's got a sweet last name, and it's like this weird awkwardness with it that he can't utilize it and make a pretty good brand out of the whole thing. What's up, Adam? I mean, he could, but nobody can approach him about doing it. He has to just kind of come up with it naturally. Because it's like, you know, you like, apes are cool, and like they have all the like, they're a powerful animal and shit like that, and you can utilize that in like building like a lifestyle brand company. Your last name's already Simeon. It's all there. But again, it's just got this weird awkwardness to it. Anyway, hold on a minute. Where's the one guy who gave me the pronunciation? Marisnik is due up first. It'll be Marisnik, McKinstry, and Badu. Oh yeah, the brothers. Yeah, there's a few brothers in baseball right now. Actually, it's always one of my favorite things. Hey, thanks for subscribing, man. I appreciate you. Good looking out. Good looking out. That's what I mean, Adam. It's like, how do you bring it up to him when it's like a really cool idea? You know, like, because you could create like this cool natural lifestyle brand if you're Marcus, and like Simeon. Yeah, oh yeah, he's really good. Yeah, the whole dude, the Rangers 1 through 6 today are really all great baseball players. It makes me very happy to see Josh Young succeeding the way he is, because I didn't know if you knew this, Texas. You know how you guys have Josh Young, you know, the pretty exciting young rookie we found out. He has a little brother named Jace Young, who is in the Tigers organization. We drafted him basically because his brother was doing really good. Literally the reason we drafted him is like, well, his brother's doing good, and that's been a pretty good, successful thing. So they drafted him. And obviously Jace is pretty good. A little fun fact. So I'm really hoping that like Jace is exactly similar to Josh and immediately turns into a superstar. That'd be really nice for us. I'd be like, all right, we got one. Yes. All right, here's Marisnik. Yeah, yep. His last few drafts weren't terrible. Obviously, as long as Green, Torque, I mean, those were really can't miss picks, but he has some other, there could have been some other guys that he could have drafted where we'd be a really good team. But it is what it is. Hindsight's 50-50 in MLB drafts. 1-1. You can make the surefire #1 pick and it turns into a bust and everyone's like, oh, you fucked up. It's like literally every team was going to take him. Stop. It's like when like a top quarterback turns into a bust and other teams start laughing. It's like, watch Young in single A. Oh, he's in single A right now, Haley? Oh, that's good. Hopefully he gets up into double or triple soon. Hold on, I'm going to go itch my nose really quick again. 1 sec.
Out to start the third. He didn't like the call, but has to take a left turn. One away.
I would say though, the Tigers need to stop bitching about the umpire calls. It's getting a little annoying. Every single one of them who strike out, they have something to say to the umpire, and it's like, guys, that's never going to help your case. I know that was a bad call, but come on, you gotta calm down a little bit about it. It'll be McKinstry now, top of the order. That's ball 1. The umpire appears to be calling a rather fair game. Hey, McKinstry gets a single. That'll be 1 on, 1 out for the Tigers, and now up is Baddoo. You know, like there's a part of me that understands, like they get up, because I used to get pissed with umpires, right? I've gotten in trouble for talking at umpires before, but not every not every at bat. It seems like every at bat when a guy gets out now, they're like yelling at the umpire, and it's like, guys, umpires are gonna start remembering this. Oh shit, McKinstry needs to get down, and he's in there. It'll be 1st and 3rd for the Tigers now. Baddoo with the single gets the runner over to 3rd. It'll be 1st and 3rd now with 1 out, and here comes Javier Baez. Oh man, I really hope he doesn't hit it on the ground. Oh, you watch Josh in AAA. Oh, okay. I thought you said you watch. Like you're watching his brother. I got you. Oh, you're an Astros fan. My fault, Texas. Oh, you're probably just watching, hoping that they lose, and then the Tigers were like, because it's like, oh, the Rangers fans think, or Astros fans going, the Tigers are actually a pretty solid little team. They can actually beat people. And then they look like this against the Rangers after being able to beat you guys. It's like, what even is this team? 0-1. But again, we kind of have a cheat code against you guys. It's not really that fair. What's up, Jody? Is that like AJ Hinch almost single-handedly built and developed that team? So it's like, even the guys that get called up, that if they've been in the organization for a decade, or what is it, 5-6 years now? I mean, AJ was, he knows every single thing about him. All your star players, yeah, I guess who knows them? It's AJ. He's like, yeah, I know how to deal with all these guys. It's the same reason Correa doesn't do shit against us either. It's just this weird, he just knows the team too well. 0-2 count on Baez. And that's why we're able to actually beat and compete against shoot. Hey, Baez, they threw the ball away. That'll get a run in, and Baez is safe at set first. He hit it on the ground, almost a double play, but hey. Simeon has his second throwing mistake of the game, really. Your Guardians better beat Baltimore. You guys beat them, what, once or twice already? Dude, the amount of people that got kicked out of Little League games is stupid. There are bad calls, but you got to think about some of the angles. Yeah, exactly. Oh, dude, Adam, I got ejected from a Little League game. Oh, you're on your wife's account? Are you, is this with twins, I'm guessing? Oh, Baddoo forced the bad throw. Hey, good job by Baddoo to run into the... Hey, that's why they teach you to slide into the basement. Strike 1. That could be bad, though. That could piss the Rangers off. They might get a little upset about that one. We're doing a little Bush League here. You beat them first game of the series. Is it a 2-game set? Or do you guys play today and tomorrow as well? A lot of... baseball is off tomorrow. I'm not really sure why that is. 0-2 count now for Mr. Torkelson with the runner at first and 2 away in the bottom of the 3rd. Tigers trying to get Dane out of the game. Again, the goal here in these first few innings is to just chase Dane. That'll be a base hit to right field. Torkelson moves the runner to 2nd. It'll be 2 on and 2 out for the Tigers. And now up is Nick Maton, who could really use a bomb. Oh, Curtis, there you go. I thought that was someone. I didn't know what you. I was just seeing if it was you on a different account, but it wasn't. It was Curtis. We play them today at 3, then we play Minnesota for 4. Oh, it's just a 2-game set. Hey, 2-game sweep is good. You should be able to get a free subscription to Apple TV for a month, Jacob. Check her out on Twitter, and little mound visit went on there. That's why it took so long. It'll be Maton now with 2 on and 2 out, bottom of the 3rd. And back on minute at work. Hey, I appreciate you stopping in during work. Hopefully it's a good day for you. That'll be outside ball 1. We have Dane at 50 pitches now through 3. People who like the Rangers, if you're watching and listening, what's his normal pitch range around? Like, when do they pull him out at? Ball 2. 'Cause I know he's not a starter, so I know he ain't getting no 90. I know he's not getting 90 pitches a start. I believe his arm would break if that happened. Hit the like button, chat. Yeah, appreciate that. Helps the stream out. I think we have like 18 of them or 17 or so. Good swing. 2-1. Good pitch, good swing. Not much you can do about it.
Well, this is done his go-to pitch when he's behind in the count, especially to the left-handed hitters. Maton selling out, looking for that fastball just out in front of that.
Man, he really needs to go to AAA though, Maton. I like him, and I hope he succeeds as a Tiger, but he really needs just to like get his swing set again down at AAA. Literally, we could just call up Justin Henry Malloy. We have a guy we're like ready to check out. Like what? And we also, you know what's even more annoying? Andre Lipsius. I believe Andre Lipsius is also having a very good season in AAA. Like hitting like 290 and playing incredible defense. And we already seen him perform very well in spring training. I was stunned he didn't make the team. I'm wondering when the hell we give him a try too. They've been making a ton of moves. I think yesterday they traded for Marinzik. That was the move they made. And then they moved a bunch of guys around. They might have made another trade, but I haven't heard of it. Reese Olson's set to make his debut soon for the Tigers pitching. Saturday? Against the White Sox, that's all I know. He's in this next coming up series, so that's pretty exciting. We get to watch another new pitcher make a debut. That'll be fun to watch. 2-2 count here on Maton. Hell of a battle going on. Relief pitcher? Maybe. You might have to fill me in on who. Foul ball. We'll see another 2-2 offering. Good at bat here by Maton, regardless of if he gets out. Again, right now, I think the most important thing is getting Dane around. They might pull him next inning because, again, I don't know what his normal pitch limit is, but I'm guessing it's not much higher than 60 pitches. Ball 3, good job, good take. He's at 57 right now, and I just like wish I knew like where exactly they let him pitch to, because again, he's a reliever that they turned into a starter, so those guys typically don't have. He might even be done. 60 might be his limit. Like, they might not let him have another batter. Ball 4. Bases loaded with 2 away. Again, this is good to do. Again, even if we don't score, are they pulling him? Oh, Maddox is coming out to talk to him. They're not pulling him yet. It could be buying time though, because if Nevin gets a hit here, it's getting interesting. I need to go to a White Sox game in Chicago and Cleveland against Detroit. Although right now Chicago, yeah, it might be a little risky. I don't know. Go in the day, it's probably fine. Just avoid, like any other city, I'd avoid it at night. I was going to Tigers games when Detroit was at its worst. You're fine. And I don't know if Chicago right now is ever as bad as Detroit was at one point. Or Flint. Could be. It could be worse, but I don't know, Flint and Detroit were extraordinarily violent for a couple of years. Strike 1. I wonder if Chicago's problems are just highlighted more because it's a major metropolis. I guess Detroit is too, but 0-2 now on Nevin, who could really use a big hit here with his 80 batting average. Yeah, I have bad news about Riley Green. He has a stress fracture in his leg. He's probably out for like 10 to 15 days. And really nothing to do with baseball, Curtis.
They'll settle for one.
No, I mean, no offense, but it's like, what is baseball supposed to do? And be like, hey,
Help the cause as well.
stop it. Like, what is the MLB supposed to do? Everybody's like, baseball needs to stay out of things. So they're like, okay. And now they're like, now the MLB won't talk about anything. Yeah, last time they did, everybody got real pissed that they opened their mouth. So now, also, what are they supposed to do about it? Solve gang violence? Solve inner city violence? It's baseball, man. I don't know. Their All-Star game ain't in Chicago this year. They don't give a fuck. Not their problem. It's up to that city to get their shit together. But yeah, Nevin struck out there. We're kind of don't really know why we're treading the tires on this guy again when we have Lipsius we could try out. We've got I don't know, Justin Henry Malloy we could try out. But hey, maybe Nevin will get it going here. Garcia, Young, and Heim. I feel like that should be up to the teams. They should have a better idea about that than the organization, especially because it's getting into June, so they're going to be hyper focused on the All-Star game now. Probably for the last couple weeks they've been the team should be doing something. Yeah, that's up to the teams, not the organization of the MLB. They have a billion other things to deal with right now. Anyway, it's 1-0 Tigers. Tigers going to run that inning. It's the top of the fourth. We'll see if they can defend it. No, it's not. It's not in Chicago. No, it's where the hell is it this year? Is it? No. I want to say it's in Texas. Or Florida. I feel like it's in one of them states. Maybe Arizona? Maybe they put it back in Georgia after all that them shenanigans a couple years ago. They're like, all right, we'll give you guys back the thing. Yeah, baseball staying out of everything since they did all that. They're like, we made that was. I feel like it's in Texas. Seattle? Oh, it's in Seattle. That's why we're all wrong. It's in Seattle. We were in the general right vicinity. We were just not far enough west. 1-2 now. Garcia, who's been a nightmare for the Tigers to figure out this series. Hopefully we can get him here. It's 1-2. That'd be pretty cool. Seattle's a nice place. Nice field.
You pointed that out yesterday against Alex Faedo. They were really aggressive on the fastball. Up high.
2-2. Ball misses kind of high. Seattle, yeah. I mean, it's a major city. It's gonna have they're probably all super wealthy too. A lot of really really wealthy people live in Washington. Or like their kids all doing shit.
That's the pitch that you have to establish to make the other pitches that much more effective. Wentz is doing that today.
Another one fouled away.
I think Seattle's an expensive ass place to live too. Whenever they got the homeless like anyone else out west does, but whenever you see people on cameras in Seattle, they all look really rich. I don't see any poor people on cameras. I'm like, that's interesting. Everyone in Seattle looks very wealthy. And Japanese. It's very crazy. Mainly because I only see them in Mariners games, and Mariners got a lot of Japanese fans. That'll be the first out of the inning. They actually get Garcia out, which is a shocker. Here comes Young now.
Good pitch.
Confidence is building, isn't it? Here's Josh Young.
And he hits a home run. No, never mind. That's a double.
Badu cuts it off. Reverse pivot. Young
Badu might have some of the worst routes. Actually, that was a good route, but man, his arm is not good.
Badu made that play look close at second base. I mean, he does a good job here.
Not the best arm.
Way out in front. Badu playing in left center field. Runs a long way. But
It was actually a pretty good route. Never mind on the first comment. It's the throw that makes it bad.
take a look right here. This is how he's able to get a lot on that throw. Get on that back foot. Just not as accurate as he needed to be to get Young at second base.
Strike. Oh, no. See? See what I mean? If it's not right down the fucking middle for these guys, it's a ball. Oh, yeah, but, no, that's a strike for the Tigers all day today. And they have to throw right down the middle, or else it's not a strike, and that'll get a run in. It's 1-1. And the runner gets to second because they threw it. That was a terrible throw. And now Himes at second with a single that. There goes the lead. It's 1-1. It's pretty fun that, we got to always throw it in the strike zone for it to be a strike. Every other team gets, nibbles the zone against the. These umps suck.
Gets to this ball quickly. It's a strong arm. But he misses the cutoff, man, and that allows.
I was out there last year in Seattle and Portland, and they were both absolute shitholes. Yeah. Portland, I'd believe. Seattle's probably just, I've got friends who were just there, and they said it was a pretty nice place. So I guess it's just how you look at things.
Shortstop Josh H. Smith.
Wentz has been throwing some effective cutters to the left-handed hitters of this Rangers lineup.
That's outside 1-0 to Smith.
You want to know where I think some shitholes are? Have you ever been to very rural parts of West Virginia? Or just several West Virginian towns I have? That is fucking obscene poverty. No one ever talks about it. 2-1. I'm talking like people living in like in buildings everywhere else in the world would condemn. Yeah, dude, that place is that fucking whole state is broken down. 3-1. That might be one of the saddest feeling places I've ever been to. It's just like, man, it feels like if you're not born into like a very rich family, you're fucked in this state. And that'll be ball 4. 2 on, 2 out. Yeah, dude, it's sad, man. And no one ever talks about how bad it is in West Virginia. It's just like ignored. And everyone's always like, oh, look at these big cities that are bad. It's like, yeah, can we talk about where there's like actual problems? Can we talk about like West Virginia? They need a lot of goddamn help out there. And they're way too proud to admit they need help. But like they're living in like houses with roofs with giant holes in them and shit that they got a tarp over. And half the wall is broken on their house. And they got like more tarps over that. And there's beds out in the yard that they sleep in, dude. It's like some weird poorness that no one ever, I don't know. Don't know why. Again, they just don't make any stink about it. They're just like, this is how we live in West Virginia. And it's like, what'd you say? This is how we live in West Virginia. And they get like harder to understand. This inning's falling apart very quickly. 2 on, 2 out, 1-0 count.
One of 5 strikeouts for Joey Wentz here today.
Yeah, this is the guy that Wentz has to get. You don't want to get to the top of that batting order with Simeon and Seager. Guys been doing some major damage with runners and scoring.
He gets a bunt down. I'm sure everybody's safe. Yeah.
Well played by Bubba Thompson.
Yeah, Twins, I've been through West Virginia like 3 or 4 times, and it just makes me feel bad. Like, I get that there are like problems in big cities, but I'm like, yeah, those are very fixable things, though. You know, like the real problems in this world are in like West Virginia. There's some real bad places in Arkansas, Mississippi, Missouri. Like, there are places in Mississippi when they turn the water on, just black sludge comes out in like nicer areas of the shit. It's like, oh boy. Oh, strike 1. All right. It's a 1-1 game, Kathy. Top of the 4th.
Throwing that pitch quite often. I have a really good feel for that pitch.
I mean, it's a beautiful state. Like, honestly, I can't. West Virginia is gorgeous. It's just the people are in bad state. 1-1. Really, again, gorgeous state, beautiful mountains, very clean state. I like, weirdly enough.
See what Texas does here. Simeon, one of the best in baseball with runners in scoring position.
These are big at bats and big
Just
moments.
needs to get some work done. 2-1.
Little high, 2-1.
And that can be the difference in a ball game. Who wins the big at bats in those
It'll get figured out. I'm pretty sure. Will Vest has begun warming up for the Tigers in case things go awry. Strike 2 to Simeon. This is a dangerous situation with Simeon up and the bases loaded.
You can see Simeon asking, where's that ball at?
Yeah, that ball was really low. I'm surprised that was called a strike.
They're back.
All right, both teams getting hosed. All right, guys.
You got that ball down.
Damn, he was about to call a war. He was about to strike out. He was about to throw a strike on Simeon for not being in the box.
Biggest pitch of the at-bat coming here. The 2-2.
Ugh. Ball 3. Need to get lucky. Hopefully swings and misses on this next one. 1-1 game. Top of the 4th. Bases loaded. 2 away. Tigers could really use a pitch.
If I'm Joey Wentz, I go right back to that pitch.
Pops it up. Torkelson is under it. Behind the first base bag.
And that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It'll be short Rogers and Marisnik. Short Rogers and Marisnik. Bottom 4th, tie game. Dun, dun, ch, 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 dun, 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 ch. I think you can do both. Yeah, this sucks, dude. This ump's just, he's consistently kind of a bad umpire, so I'll live with it. Yeah, I mean, that shouldn't have been called a strike to Simeon at all. I agree. I don't know why that was a strike. Now I'm not as mad about the Tigers getting hosed. If both of us are getting fucked, then, can't complain about it. That's all I wanted to see, by the way, was both teams getting bad calls, and there was a few of them in that inning that the Tigers got. I was like, all right, this guy's fair. What about the Panthers? What are they up to? Are they really bad or something? It'll be bottom of the 4th coming up. Let's see if the Tigers can get that run back and reclaim the lead. It'll be 7-8-9 for Detroit. They're bad. Yeah, well, we're a Lions. We're a Lions community. I don't know.
Set at plus 459, over 9 runs, only 2 as we head into the bottom of the 4th. Zach McKinstry singled in the 3rd. He's got his.
I don't know. The whole USFL just seems like a goofy idea to me.
2 required hits if you want to hit.
And so does the XFL. Like, it's, oh, hey, thank you, by the way. We hit 29 likes on the stream. Very kind, everyone. I appreciate that very much. Helps the stream out a ton. Good looking out.
Joey Wentz is dealing today.
Short. Ah, lines out on the first pitch. One away. Dunning back out to work here in the fourth. Still trying to get a read on how long they usually let Dunning pitch for.
Done an excellent job so far in this ball game.
I'm guessing at least 5 innings to start.
Not being predictable.
Like to see him leave the game.
Up and down, in and out.
Strike one to Rogers.
Feeling good. Yeah. The way he's pitched so far. Agreed.
Jake Rogers is behind 0-2.
0-2. Foul ball.
And now on the other side,
Bum, 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 bum.
they're throwing some really good sinking fastballs, two-seam variety. Starting that ball on the outside.
Anybody nervous?
To the righties and catching the outside edge. Just don't
I'm just hoping maybe we can steal a game, but
in this lineup. So again,
I don't know. It's not the end of the world. If we can win 2 or 3 against Chicago, then we're kind of like right back up. We're at like, what, 27 and 29, 27 and 30. Not bad. Again, you got to remember, the way this season started, it looked like we were about to be like the worst team in history.
In the air, center field.
Shit was brutal. Rogers with a deep fly out to center field. That'll be the second out of the inning. And here comes new Tiger Marisnick.
Marisnick played a period of time in 2021 with the Cubs, and that means one of his teammates was
He should be able to hit a home run. He's got Riz in his name. If he doesn't, then he's a false Riz guy.
but a great teammate. Just goes about his business and a high energy guy. Something the Tigers could definitely use now with guys like Vierling and Green on the shelf.
Here's pitch one.
right in.
No, call that a strike. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's important to when your peers are saying that you're a good
Hopefully these guys realize that's just a strike and they stop being surprised by it.
sit ball.
At least he swung at it now. All right, at least they're doing. He's accepted that that's just where the strike zone is, because normally you wouldn't swing at that pitch, but I mean,
5 years experience.
he's been calling it a strike. You have no choice.
Should be some comfortability.
0-2.
But AJ also knows what kind of player he's getting.
Nice to see that he actually just adjusted his game right there.
He's been doing all season long, putting players in a position to succeed. The fact that he knows
Should be rewarded with a hit, actually. Usually when guys are doing shit like that, that's a good sign. He's willing to go with the pitch, willing to adjust his game, understand what the strike zone is. Usually you can get a hit that way, but we'll see. 1-2, he takes ball one. There you go. Takes the pitch from, on the outside part of the plate, pushes it into right field. That's a base hit. That should be the approach a lot of these guys take. Like, the guy's trying to hit outside edges because the umpire keeps giving strikes on the outside edge. So I don't know why the Tigers aren't just barreling the ball the opposite way.
an inside-out swing there from Marisnick.
Literally, it's just as easy as, I'm not even kidding. I hate to say it's as easy as that, but if the ump's going to call it that way, you got to kind of deal with the way because pitchers are going to go with the way the umpire's calling it. If you're getting outside pitches, then pitchers are just going to live outside. And they're like, all right, everybody has to take us the other way today. And if you don't, you're going to get fucking beat up on. And the Tigers have a bunch of guys that go the other way. So we've been seeing like Torkelson and Baez goes the other way a lot, and I don't know. Pickoff attempt, nobody home.
Except with 2 outs.
Lefties, it seems like he might have a little bit more problems putting that off. But anyway, 1-0.
Get yourself in the score.
Watch, he's going to throw a lot of pitches on the outside edge of in this at-bat. There's an outside edge pitch.
Zach McKinstry.
At least to righties, he's living outside. I don't know so much about lefties. That could be dangerous throwing outside because it could break across the plate and then you're like right down the middle for him. Oh, threw it inside. 1-2, fouled it away.
What's your take on the shades there? You like them? Thumbs up?
I'm going to give Zach McKinstry a thumbs up, but that's something that I could never do.
Stop it.
No, I could never hit it. I never took my shades and driven them back.
Oh, I thought
1 on, 2 out, 1-1 game here in the bottom of the fourth. Pretty good one, actually. McKinstry just swung at absolute shit. Run.
they say he went
With 2 outs, don't you get automatically run down? Even if there's a guy at first, isn't that, or is it because there's a guy at first he can't go to first? What's up, Amir? Oh, he couldn't run because it hit his back foot? Oh. I think that's why McKinstry was pissed off. They told him he couldn't run to first. Because usually, even with 2 outs, you can always run down to, even if there's a guy at first, they just go to second base. Like, that's like a thing with strikeouts, usually, I thought. But I guess it hit his foot, so it might have made it so he can't run. Might be out. It'll be Seager, Lowe, and Garcia. Seager, Lowe, Garcia here in the top of the 5th, 1-1. No, that was the right call. It was the right call by the umpires. I just don't know if he couldn't run to first because like there was a guy at first, but I don't think that matters with 2 outs, like, right? Like, because I know with 1 out you can't run to first if there's a guy at first already, but I thought with 2 outs that rule changes a little bit and you're allowed to run to first if you strike out. That might not be true though. I might not have that right in my head. Here, I'm gonna just look up the rule. Drop third strike rule. What's up, though, Amir? Here we go. Yeah, the batter becomes a runner. Yeah, if the catcher fails to catch a strike on a third strike and first base is open, or there are 2 outs, then the batter becomes a runner. So yeah, they can 100% run. I'm guessing it hit his foot. And that's why he wasn't deemed not allowed to run. Because McKinstry looked pissed off that he wasn't allowed to run. Like, it's like, wait, what? Why can't he go to first? The ball went halfway to third base. McKinstry should be just gone up the baseline. But I guess because it hit his foot, they must have said he can't run.
You can take a look here. That ball does hit Zach McKinstry on his back foot. The third base umpire Rehak said that he went.
Yeah, because I'm sure AJ Hinch was pissed too. He's like, why the fuck couldn't he go to first? You got to catch the ball. 1-0. Wentz back on the mound. It'll be Seager, Lowe, and Garcia. Dangerous part of the order. 2, 3, 4. And then, of course, Young at 5 and Helm at 6. 2-0 for Seager.
Seager got the best of Wentz his first time up with a single.
Seager might be sitting on a curveball right here. He's been seeing that pitch well.
2-1.
Wentz fed him the cutter. It's 2-1.
Do. Strike. No?
Away, and it's 2-1 or 3-1 rather.
Goodness gracious. This umpire is confusing. It's hard to read what he's going to call a strike and not. Both teams have a grip against this guy. Hey, there we go. Marisnik makes a nice running play in center. Yeah, mini pitching duel so far, I would say. Defenses are really playing well as for both teams too. But yeah, overall the pitchers have been good. Even Wentz has been pretty solid today. Not the end of the world if you scatter 6 hits. Ball 1. Not the end of the world. Ugh. Here's Lowe. 1-0. Fuck. That's a base hit. That'll be 1 on, 1 out, top of the 5th. We'll see Garcia coming to bat now. That's always a dangerous thing to see. Looks like a mound visit going on. That'll be it for Joey Wentz. Tigers will make a pitching change and bring in Will Vest. Will Vest coming in to pitch for Joey Wentz. So they have to make a pitching change. They're going to mute the audio. Well, it's a commercial break. Have to mute the audio for a minute. New pitcher coming in for the Tigers. It'll be Will Vest coming in to pitch against Garcia, Young, and Helm. 1 away in the top of the 5th. 1 on, 1-1 score. New pitcher for Detroit. It'll be Will Vest. Bum, 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 bum. Hopefully Vest has it today and it can pitch well. If not, well then GG Texas. So was thinking about, I read some predictions today, right? You know what one of the crazier ones I read was? That the Patriots are going to win the AFC East. The reasons weren't even that good. Let me find them again. Where is it? Oh yeah, here we go. The Dolphins are going to have a tough time not burning themselves out. The Bills are dependent on reinventing themselves around an intentionally less mobile Josh Allen. The Jets' hopes rest on the shoulders of Aaron Rodgers, who may be great and newly motivated, but he is also flirting with age 40 and maybe showing signs of decline. That was from a Sports Illustrated writer. I'm not yawning, am I? I might be. I might have yawned. All right, the game's back on. Cool.
Good bounce back effort from Joey Wentz. Gets a pat on the back from Robin Lund.
Need to get a double play here. Maybe Garcia hits us on the ground and we turn a quick one. We'll see. Low at first after his base hit. Now up is Garcia. We'll see if Will Vest can pitch to him, keep the game tied at 1, and get us to the bottom half of the 5th.
Manipulate that ball, change some shape of his pitches, and get the Tigers to really chase some pitches out of the zone. But you got to give Joey Wentz a lot of credit, the way he's bounced back and thrown the ball very.
Strike 1. Nice pitch.
He gives way here in the 5th in a wall side windows pitching change to Will Vest. His 16th appearance out of the Tigers bullpen this year.
Well, you like the way Will Vest has been staying on the attack.
Nice pitch from Vest. He's ahead 0-2.
Garcia here, quickly 0-2.
Fastball, you saw the
To go from Wentz to Vest in the game is pretty dramatic of a change. Maybe we can get a nice
he's got a very effective slider.
strikeout here or something because of it. Didn't chase. Son of a bitch. I thought he was going to go after it. I thought for sure he was going to chase that pitch. What discipline to not go after that one by Garcia. I have to give him the kudos on that. Oh, wow. He just threw it right down the middle.
That's big, 2 away.
97 right down the middle. And he said, fucking hit this then. All right, here comes Young. Don't do that again.
Just right by you. And you can see Garcia.
Young will turn on that shit if you fucking do that to him. Or if you got real big balls, do it. I bet you won't do it. I bet you won't throw it right down the middle to Josh Young.
Run back in the 4th.
Oh, and he did.
Near center field.
And he popped it. Oh, dude, that's embarrassing.
Now he camps under it. He's had a
He threw that shit right there. He threw 2 pitches right in a row down the middle and got 2 outs on him. That's pretty crazy.
We are tied at 1. Stay tuned for the Miller Time update.
Badu, Baez, and Torkelson. Badu, Baez, and Torkelson now due up in the bottom of the 5th. Nice job by Will Vest to come out and stem the bleeding there, cut it off, and add a little bit different feel to the game there. Badu, Baez, and Torkelson. Badu, Baez, and Torkelson. 2, 3, and 4. Let's see if we can't get that lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Overall, good start by Wentz, by Joey. He only gave up a run. He struck out 5 or 6 batters, gave up 7 hits. I don't know. That's a good rebound start for his what was a really bad start his last start. So
But we are reminded there is no crying in baseball, and A.J. Hinch reminded his team they are more than any one individual player.
let me mute this. I don't know what this is. Anyway, it's commercial break. We'll be unmuting the audio as soon as it pops back on. Bottom 5, 1-1. Much better game here by the Tigers this afternoon, though their offense is a little, not in showing. We are going up against Dane Dunning, who's having a very good season. So kind of like a double-edged sword on that one. It's like, yeah, our offense isn't doing so great, but we're also up against like a guy who has like a sub-2 ERA and a sub-1 whip. So I'd say he's pitching pretty good. I think I seen also he has like a 500 OPS against him. So I'm like, all right, there's just not much we can do against this. Just got to hope to God he gets chased at some point. I think he's still out there. I'm just gonna unmute it. I think it's staying on. Marisnik has played 760 games in the outfield. All right, so it's good. He's got experience. Maybe that'll help us out. We can definitely use that. By the way, thank you to everyone who's left a like. We have 30 of them. Appreciate you. Good looking out. Helps the stream out a ton. If you haven't dropped one, consider doing so. While we wait for the game to pop back in. Hey, here we are. Dane Dunning back to work. Bottom 5, 1-1. Badu takes strike 1. I have to take a pee. I'll be right back.
Then it'll be Javier Baez and Spencer Torkelson. Badu singled his last time up, flew out to center in the first. And he's behind 0-2. Takes it low and inside 1-2. Badu has made some tweaks in his swing and his stance, and it has paid off.
Yeah, he's standing a little bit more upright. His hand positions are a lot different. The bat's more upright. Shorter swing, more direct to the
Wicked, yes.
Smith will get him for the first
Badu grounds out, 1 away. That's unfortunate. First out of the inning. Now up is Javier Baez.
That brings up Javier Baez. He drove in the Tigers' lone run in the third and doubled in the first.
Well, I won't be surprised here if
All right.
he's sitting on a slider.
How much soda? Oh, I'm out of soda. That sucks. Probably had to piss so bad. Jesus. That'll be the ball, I guess. What is this I'm calling? How is that not a strike? That was like that was almost right down. That was like what, 4 inches from being right down the middle. Like this far off of being. He really doesn't like inside pitches, I guess.
Lifts it foul to make it
1-2 foul ball.
That's what he's done so well to the right-handed hitters. Starting that slider.
That's a
Out of third.
the wild pitch to call a ball. Excuse me.
Strike zone. It's a tough pitch to get to.
And now I yawned.
Tough pitch to lay off of.
Baez used his timeout, now digs in.
Ah, shit. Baez bloops it, and second baseman makes the play. 2 away. Bottom 5, 2 down now. Here comes Spencer Torkelson. Let's see if he can't get something against Dane here.
From our friends in our Southeast Michigan Ford dealers.
Bet you he's too afraid to throw right down the middle.
Ford dealers have vehicles arriving daily. Returning AZ plan lessees can lease a Bronco Sport Big Van for $379 a month. Think Ford first.
Base is clear, 2 away for Spencer Torkelson, who singled his last time.
If I was pitching, I would tell him what I was going to throw right down the middle every time. I know they wouldn't hit it. Strike 1. Pitch at the bottom of the zone in the outside part. Down low, ball 1. 1-1 now.
Chopped
Fouled it away, 1-2.
behind 1-2.
Damn, I hope it don't, right?
Now it's even.
It's like 90 degrees where I'm at, and it's like perfect weather for me to go play disc golf. But I'm like, the clouds are getting real dark, and I'm like, damn it, I hope that doesn't mean thunderstorm. Ball 3, ball outside.
In favor of Spencer Torkelson, trying to get aboard here with 2 outs in the 5th.
Dunning continues to work that outside part of the plate to the righties. You can almost give him the inside part of the plate and hang out over.
Here's the full count, and Torkelson strikes out. We'll head to the top of the 6th. It'll be Heim, Taveras, and Smith. Heim, Taveras, and Smith. We'll see if we can get these guys out and, keep it a 1-1 game. 1-1, top 6. Commercial break. We'll unmute there. Well, the game doesn't really have to be muted. It'll just be back on in like 2 minutes. In the meantime, I guess we could talk about whatever. How's things going for everybody? I don't know. Good weather by everybody? 90 by me. It's really good weather. 90 with a little bit of cloud cover. That's always a good day. Gonna go throw some disc golf around myself just so I can enjoy the weather. I think everybody should probably get outside for a little bit today if you can. Even if you got it after work or something like that. Sadly, there's no Tigers game tomorrow, but, you know, we'll figure something else out to stream. Just waiting for the top of the 6th to get underway here. Should be within a minute it'll be back on. And it'll be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 hitters. So, see how it plays. All right.
Back too far for Miggy's moment. It's brought to you by Family Heating.
All right, game's back on.
Last night, he went 3 for 3.
Yeah, Miggy was killing it. He went 3 for 3 yesterday with a double, couple RBIs. Passed Ken Griffey in all-time total bases. Big moment.
Junior for total bases on the all-time list, now at number 15.
15th all-time.
Brought to you by Family Heating, Cooling, and Electric.
Now he's getting a much-needed day off after probably injuring himself running like that. Will Vets back to work here in the 6th inning.
Adrian Beltre among the teams he's played for.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, Miggy had himself a really good day. It was nice.
Now he has to. I don't know if he'll ever catch Adrian. He has to get 37 bases to catch Adrian Beltre. I don't know if that's possible.
Jonah Heim leads off the Texas 6th.
I might have did math wrong there.
Run back in the 4th. Then it'll be Leody Taveras and Josh H. Smith.
No, 37's right. Guess if it's a bunch of home runs, if he could hit 10 home runs, he'd pass him. 2-0 for Heim.
That's up high
3-0.
to Heim.
Kind of avoiding pitching to this guy. He's been killing us.
Had originally signed a letter of intent to
Might go grab some soda here in a second after this at bat.
Baltimore made him a 4th-round pick in 2013, and he went pro.
3-1 now. Good way to get a strike back in. So, do you guys know the song Jimmy Crack Corn? That's stuck in my head right now. It's really stupid. And it looks like Heim flares it into left field. Should be a routine play. We'll see, though. And it is. All right. First out of the inning. Now up is Taveras. I'll be right back. Gonna go get some pop.
All season long at Comerica Park and witness history. For information and tickets, visit tigers.com/GraciasMiggy. He will get a gift in Philadelphia because it'll be the first and only trip for the Tigers to the city of brotherly love after they make the weekend pit stop in Chicago. What will that be? I don't know. I don't really venture to guess just yet.
We've seen some very interesting gifts
Yeah.
from Miggy on this farewell tour.
It's got to be more than cheesesteak, right?
Yes,
And so,
definitely.
okay. It could be a big bell. I don't know.
All right. 2-0. Oh, shit.
How about a Rocky stack?
That's not good. Ground ball. Could be the third out or second out of the inning. I really want that third out. Second out of the inning on a ground out. Now up is Smith with 2 away in the top of the 6th. 1-1 game. Game is moving by at a pretty good speed. We're at like an hour and a half, I think, right? Yeah, an hour and a half now.
You did that in Washington, D.C., too. That was enjoyable.
So we're moving here in Detroit.
Here's Josh H. Smith.
There's another yawn. I yawned big as shit that time. I apologize.
Him playing short allows Corey Seager to get off his feet and play designated hitter today. Swung on and missed. It's 1-1.
That'll be 1-1. Swing and a miss. Excuse me. There, we're at 31 likes, too. Good looking out. I have some shorts I'm going to put out today as well after the stream.
That's outside. Will
2-1.
in the fifth, got the final 2 outs in the inning. He's got
Found some things I want to make content about.
Reeve is beginning to warm in the Tigers pen.
Here's the 2-1. That'll be fouled away. 2-2.
Best really likes to go to that changeup. He's thrown Smith a few changeups, but just don't have the best feel for it. See if he can throw one right here. Get some extension out in front. Get that really good movement down and away to Smith.
Check swing foul.
Check swing. No, he didn't go. Or he did, but it's foul ball. 2-2. Whatever, foul ball. Doesn't matter if he check swung, he fouled it away. Count will be 2-2 now. We'll see what happens.
Room on the left side for Smith.
Ground ball should be the third out of the inning, and it is. Let's head to the bottom of the sixth. Tigers keep it a 1-1 game. Very good job by Will Vest here today. Maton, Nevin, and Short. Maton, Nevin, Short. Maybe one of these two guys will actually do something. Maton or Nevin. We'll see. Bottom of the sixth, 1-1 game. Let's see if the Tigers can reclaim the lead. Like I said, this is one of the few games this series that felt winnable. Let's see if we can pull it off. Oh shit, I hate these flashback things. Those are always the worst. I got to be very mindful when those pop up. What's up, Jordan? One of the only people talking now. Everyone else is pretty silent. I'm just looking at something real quick. Oh well. Boston Sports Report. I don't know if he's here still. I think he might have taken off. Bunch of people like come in and then dip and then, or they just never talk again. I don't know. Very confusing, but appreciate you coming in, man. Come on, I hate these things. These suck so much. Those are the worst advertisements. The ones where they just do a bunch of crap like that in the background. Hold on, let me see this. What is this? No. All right, it'll be Maton, Nevin, and Short due up here in the bottom of top of the seventh, or bottom of the sixth rather. Bottom of the sixth. Sorry. Dunning, I guess, is still pitching, so should see everything flip back on in about 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. It's actually only like 3 seconds. When will we see pitching again? Strike one, he fouls it away. Come on, Maton, need you to do something here. Here we go, Maton. Here we go. And a foul ball. Damn it. He's down 0-2. Takes a swing, gives himself a little bit of a timeout there. Come on, Maton. Need a big hit now. Hey, there we go. Maton comes through, gets a single. Now up is Phil Nevin with one on and nobody out in the bottom of the sixth. Much needed hit for Nevin. Or for Maton. Let's see if Nevin can pick one up himself now. Maybe put one into the seats.
Don't know exactly when it happened with Riley Green. We do know this.
Be pretty cool.
There were some uncomfortable moments in his play.
Yeah, you can see him right there running in. You can see him kind of limping. So you knew something was wrong. You're ginger on that.
All right. Strike one to Nevin. Really hope he figures it out because it seems like he's got some like tools to be a good player based on the way he performs in AAA, but he just gets this weird inability to hit the ball at this level.
0-2 to Nevin.
I really hope he figures it out. Because again, all of it, like everything seems to indicate he's going to be good at this level, but when he's here, it's just, it like doesn't translate right.
About the Riley Green, the Matt Vierling, and the Eduardo Rodriguez injuries.
Yep, Nick and Phil. Yep, more brothers. Fun fact that Nevin, Tyler Nevin, is the son of Phil Nevin. Just a fun thing, kind of adds to like the family part of baseball, right? It's a family game. Nevin his dad is Phil Nevin. So hopefully he figures it out, because again, he does come from a guy who did pretty good at the majors too. Foul ball. So it's not like he's from like a scrub line. It's like Phil worked pretty good at the majors. I think he literally just retired recently. I don't even actually know if he's retired. I mean, I know he's like 43 years old, but I don't know if that really matters much to pitchers. If they can pitch, they can pitch. Another foul ball. Good at bat here by Nevin to drive up the pitch count a little bit further. I guess Dane just pitches as long as they need him to. He's at 97 pitches right now, so I thought for sure they had his ass on a pitch count. I guess I'm wrong. He's just a full-on starter. 0-2 for Nevin. Let's see if he can maybe win this exchange. Hits it into the right side of the field and gets a base hit. There we go, Nevin. 2 on, nobody out for the Tigers. A little bit of something brewing here now. Here's Zach Short against probably a new pitcher. We'll see if the Tigers keep Zach Short hitting as well. I'm guessing that we're going to see a hitting or pitching change, so we'll see probably a new hitter, as the Tigers like to counter pitching changes. Wait, I don't know actually. Hold on, there was a mound visit, but I don't know if they're making the change yet. Damn, dude, he's at 98 pitches. Are they just letting him finish? I know they're wasting time and trying to buy time, but I think he might actually pitch against Zach Short here. This is interesting. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't... yeah. All right, I was going to say, there's no way they're going to let him keep pitching, right? He's at 100 pitches right now. Even back like 10, 20, 12, 15 years ago, this is about where you'd probably pull the starter. Well, maybe not, though. You might let him finish the inning, but, it's kind of getting away from him. Anyway, we'll see the new pitcher come in for the Rangers. It'll be Jonathan Hernandez to come in. Jonathan Hernandez, let's take a look at his numbers. He's 1-1, 5.66 ERA through 23 games, 20 innings pitched, 21 strikeouts with a 1.4 WHIP. In his last 7 appearances, he's got a 10 ERA, 7 games, 6 innings pitched, 10 hits, 8 earned runs, 4 walks, and 5 strikeouts with a 2 WHIP. That's not very good recently. Hopefully the Tigers can take advantage of that with Zach Short coming up to hit. I don't think any changes are coming because I think they're going from Dane's a lefty, right? Or is Dane a righty? I literally can't remember for some reason. Holy shit, he just pitched. I'm going to say he was a righty, so I don't really see any changes coming. Feels like it, Jeremiah. It's 1-1, bottom 6. Neither team really seems to be too sharp at the plate, not really stringing together hits. Just kind of these like little singles that really don't go anywhere. Kind of a pitching duel today. We'll see if the Tigers can maybe get something going here now that they got 2 on, nobody out. Bottom 6, 1-1. Shorts up. It'll be Short, Rogers, and Marisnik. Against Jonathan Hernandez for the Rangers. Oh, yeah, Dane is right-handed. Okay, so I guess there's not going to be really any changes to the lineup right now. Dane goes 5 innings, gives up 7 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 1 walk, and 6 Ks. I guess he is responsible for the runners at second and first, though, so I guess he could get up to 3 runs. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it.
Responsible for the men at first and second. And gives way in a wall side windows pitching change to Jonathan Hernandez.
He's got a 793 OPS as well. A pretty good K rate at 22.8. A pretty high walk rate at 10.9. All right, let's see if we can get something going here. Need some runs. Not even something, actually. I'm going to correct myself. We need runs. Runs.
Scoreless. Texas
Getting late. Let's get some runs so we can put our bullpen to work. Zach Short showed bunt and fouled it away.
to Zach Short.
Yeah, a lot of times if you're going to square around that first pitch,
So it looks like the Tigers are going to try to bunt the runners over. A little bit of small ball. Nothing ever hurts that. Going to have to try to win this somehow. Short gets the bunt down. Nicely placed. Well executed. And Hernandez throws to first. And it's not in time. Zach Short beats it out. There we go. Bases loaded. Nobody. Oh, boy. Our goddamn Achilles heel.
perfect bunt. Head in that ball,
He could be out, though.
forcing Hernandez to come have to make a play. The eyes there, catches that ball right off the end of the bat. That dead, that
Either way, we got the runners to second and third. That's the goal.
able to get much on that throw.
All right, he'll be safe. Yeah, he beat that. No reason to challenge.
See there, that little slip there. That was the difference in the play.
One run.
Short
Is it?
to be safe.
It's a 1-1 game.
Career bunt single. Here's Jake Rogers with the infield in.
Or it's a 1-1 game. No one's even leading. 0-1 for Rogers. Here's the Tigers' Achilles heel. The base is loaded. Nobody out. This is our worst situation. 0-2. Son of a bitch. Please, somebody just hit the ball. Please hit the ball. Even if we only get one run this inning, please don't do what we usually do here.
Jake Rogers.
All right, there we go. Sack fly. We got a run in. Boom, just like that. And the runner will, two runners will tag. Runner gets to third. Runner scores. There we go. It's 2-1. We could even get another run in.
Fly from Jake Rogers. Good piece of hitting.
2-1. Tigers take a small lead here. We'll see if they can't cash in the other run there, standing at third with Marisnik.
The approach here by Jake Rogers. 2 strikes. Not going to get big. You can see right there, just thinking contact. Short to that ball. Hit the
You think so?
deep enough. And Maton scores easy with
Yeah, 2-1, and we'll call it good.
moving up 90 feet.
Yeah, 2-1 would be good. I'd hope so.
Marisnik can do the same and give the Tigers a 2-run lead.
Runners at the corners. Here's Marisnik.
Shoots it the other
Hey, that'll be a base hit for the new Tiger. The Tigers will take a 2-1 or 3-1 lead. They get both the runs in. We scored all the runners on. Look at that. We actually did something with the bases loaded.
Coming up big for your new team.
There we go, new guy. You're 2 for 3 today. Doesn't Marisnik kind of look like Trey?
Opposite field. Two-seam fastball in on his hands. Look how
I think I've made this description before. Do you guys know Texas Sports TV?
he plays and drives in and never.
His name's Trey, and he looks just like Jake Marisnik. I swear to God, this has been something that's we've noticed this before with him.
he's signaled to the bullpen. They want the lefty against
They're gonna make another pitching change. Brock Burke will come into the game. Brock Burke will come into the game. It looks like they're new pitching change. So we'll see a commercial break again here in the bottom of the 6th with 1 away. Brock Burke will come into the game with 2 on and 1 out. He'll be dealing with the top of the order, Zach McKinstry.
here in the 6th, and the Tigers take advantage. They're up 2.
That's who that was. All right, hold on a second. Well, I have to figure out how to spell that guy's last name real fast. That might be easier. Marisnik. Okay. Nope. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Might be somebody else I was thinking of. Yeah, he's got like weird long hair. Yeah. Kind of like wavy long hair. So we'll see a new pitcher again. Tigers have 2 on, 1 out. Runners are at first and second. Yeah, Tigers having a decent inning here in the bottom of the 6th. It's 3-1 Tigers. Let's hope they can keep up, add a few more runs, and then blank them in the 7th inning, and then bring in our end of the game pitchers. Fuck it. I don't think you play around in this game, by the way. If we can win this game, I think you go fully in the 8th and laying in the 9th. I don't think we play around. Even if we're up, say we score all these runs here, even if we're up like 5-1, I think we treat this like a gotta close it out situation. I think that's the appropriate way to pitch the end of this game. Because again, you got to win. You need to win this game.
He shows up in Detroit after a late flight last night, and all he does is get tested right away on the very first batter. He's got
Man, he looks just like Trey. It's so crazy.
an RBI. The RBI coming here, shooting it the other way. Here in the 6th to build on.
Hey, there we go, Marisnik. That's how you ingratiate yourself to these fans. You're always welcome here now. Just keep doing that. That's all we need. Somebody just do something with the bases loaded for once. All right, here comes McKinstry. He fouls the first pitch away, 0-1. Brock Burke is now in the game. He's a lot better than the last guy. 3.38 ERA, little lower K rate, a lot lower walk rate, lower OPS. Ball 1.
And he's got a pretty effective fastball. Gets up to 97 miles per hour. For the most part, he'll stay away from McKinstry here.
Foul ball 1 and 2. Yeah, that would be nice if we could get some more going.
Splits of Zach McKinstry here. You can see he's been doing some damage against righties.
Oh no, is McKinstry still batting against the lefty?
That's the reason that he's facing the lefty here.
I don't know how this at bat's gonna go. McKinstry really doesn't do the greatest against lefties. Ball 2. I think he's like 2 or 3 for 10.
Burke will go to that elevated fastball.
Here's McKinstry. Flared it into left field, and that should be the second out of the inning. It is. Short tags and moves up. So does the runner at first. So the runners go to second and third. Good job by the base runners to advance there. Good base running. Now up is Akil Baddoo, but he's going to get pinch hit for 100%. I'm guessing Eric Haas because he's the only outfielder not playing.
Deep hit to Thompson.
So yeah, good base running. Tigers move up. And it's second and third now with 2 away for Eric Haas. So a base hit here could be big, could score a couple. Lefty, we have the advantage with Haas against the lefty, so maybe he's got a big single in that bat.
I almost pulled a Kirk Cousins, said, "You like that?" I do, but I know you already do. Eric Haas has grabbed a bat. He will pinch hit
Here's Eric Haas.
with 2 men in scoring position.
Because again, you can't really pitch around him either because you don't really want to walk him and reload the bases for Baez, who will probably just hit a single. He's actually been one of our best hitters in those kind of like big situations this year too. So it's kind of like a weird. Do you pitch around hot? Like what do you know? Ball 1. Ooh, he missed high.
1-0.
Come on, we need to pick these runs up. Please get a hit, Haas.
Change up, so he'll throw that change up to the righty.
Up high, ball 2. All right, all right.
That's the one pitch that he has in his arsenal.
Find yourself in a good hitters count for a couple in a row now. Take some good hard rips at him if you get something close.
Don't get cheated.
Here's the 2-0, and he fouls it away. That was a good swing. 2-1. Like that. That's what we want to see. Just straighten that out and find some grass. 2 down in the inning, though. Runners are at second and third. 2-1 count for Haas. Tigers have added 2 this inning to make it 3-1. Hopefully when...
Left center field.
And he hit that in the air.
Takes control.
That'll be the third out of the inning. Haas flies out. Damn it. But hey, the Tigers did what they had to do. They get a couple runs across this inning, and it'll be 3-1. Top 7 coming up. 3-1's top 7. It'll be Thompson, Simeon, and Seager. Thompson, Simeon, and Seager. Top of the lineup here for the Rangers in the top of the 7th. Hopefully we can kind of shut this down here in the 7th. We'll see. I wonder who's going to pitch. It probably won't be Vest at this point. But I don't really know who exactly they're going to want to bring in. We'll see, though, right? I guess. Let's see. Oh, Shreve. Oh boy, that could go one of two ways. So Chasen Shreve will come in and pitch the top of the 7th for the Tigers. He'll face the 9, 1, and 2 hitters. So we have to deal with the top of the lineup. Always a bit of a panicky situation to have to deal with. Hopefully we can cut through these people and get through them and not have to deal with much pressure and shit. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I guess Robbie Grossman's going to pinch hit. All right, game's back on. Robbie Grossman's going to pinch hit here in the top of the 7th in a 3-1 Tigers lead. Tigers up 3-1. Robbie Grossman batting now for the Rangers against new pitcher Chasen Shreve. So hopefully the Tigers can get Grossman to get out and protect that lead and get to the bottom of the 7th. How it goes. Tigers need some outs. Let's see if we can find them. Damn, that kid was screaming, dude. Let's go! Hopefully he was cheering on a Tigers W in a minute. Fingers crossed. Don't know how so much about this guy.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Shreve. You're going to get a lot of split fingers to the right-handers. He's been pretty effective against both left-handers.
Hopefully we can get some outs. Robbie Grossman at the plate.
Fastball gets up to 90 miles per hour, so he'll rely on location.
Ball 1.
A pinch hitter in Robbie Grossman. Grossman batting for Bubba Thompson. Then it'll be Marcus Simeon and Corey Seager here in the Texas 7th. 1-1 to Grossman.
Let's strike 1. 1-1 count. Hopefully we can get Grossman here and kind of doubt it though. I'm not a big fan.
Didn't go. 2-1. Eric Haas, who pinch hit for Akil Bud.
2-1. Shit.
Takes over in left field.
Well, this ain't good. Set up a 2-run homer with the walk. That's all right. 3-1. Probably time to pull Shreve.
5 in the series, but has 4 walks.
And ball 4, not even close. So here comes the 2-run homer by one of the next 3 hitters. Simeon's due up with 1 on and nobody out in the top of the 7th. Let's see if Shreve can throw a strike.
Jason Foley just got up. He starts to walk.
Brought in the wrong.
Shreve against Marcus
Maybe he
Simeon.
can get a double play or something. I don't know. It's a ball. They've been calling that a strike all day, though. I guess not for Simeon. He has to swing for it to be called a strike, or it has to be right down the middle.
Struggling with command so far.
Runner at first. 1-0 count, though. That's strike one.
He's trying to follow up what Will Vest did. Vest in 1 2/3 retired all 5 batters he faced and needed just 19 pitches to do it. He was outstanding.
Here's the 1-1, and he fouls it away 1-2.
Shreve's been cleaning up his delivery, trying to get everything in.
Come on now, Shreve. Another pitch just like that, and we can maybe move along here.
Fill up the strike zone.
Here's the... Oh, no, never mind. Shreve sets
See if Simeon will chase this split finger down.
and delivers. Hey, could be an out. Should be an out. And it's the first out of the inning. Runner has to hold at first. And 1 out now for Seager. Let's see if we can get one of their best hitters out.
Lefty on lefty matchup now. Shreve against Corey Seager. 1 for 3 today. You see his numbers on the Valley Bar, 3 for 13 in the series.
Ball 1.
One of those hits, though,
Let's hope we have some good pitching to be found here.
far in the 3-game set.
Yeah, he's been hitting off-speed pitches well in this series.
Here's the 1-0. Called strike 1.
1-1 after
Good
the fourth.
pitch.
A lot of power in this bat to the pull side. Look for Shreve to stay away from him with that slider.
Here's the 1-1. And called strike 2. All right. A little bit of a break there for Shreve. But it did catch the outside edge of the plate, and he's been calling it there all day, so. Tries to go back, but he misses. Didn't chase. 2-2.
Shreve will throw that splitty to the lefty, lefty on lefty. He'll also try to
2-2 count. Runner at first. 1 away here in the top of the 7th. 3-1 Tigers lead it.
Down the
Smoked by Seager.
and off the wall. Played
Damn
by
it.
McKinstry. Grossman stops at third. Seager.
Shit.
Second base on a dime.
They actually got the guy at second. Good job by McKinstry. They got Seager out at second, trying to stretch it into a double. Hit that way too hard to try to stretch it. Runner has to hold at third. He hit the ball, but Tigers were able to get the second out of the inning. Good job there by McKinstry. Good job. Great defense. All right, now they can get out of this if they can get Lowe out. Quick little mound visit here to, I don't know if they're pulling Shreve or bringing in Foley or what.
That's Zach McKinstry's first assist from the
Very great play.
and 4th in his career. That was perfect.
Good job, Zach McKinstry. Much needed. Hopefully we can get this next guy now.
Talking about him earlier in the broadcast, Simo. He continues to impress. I just can't say enough about the impact he has made on this team, offensively and defensively.
Need a big at bat here. Need to get an out.
bases. Leads this team in steals.
Good point, yeah.
But he's got 11 stolen bases. I mean, he's just doing a lot of everything.
All right, runner at third, 2 away. 3-1 Tigers holding on to a small lead.
Easily talking there with Robbie Gross.
Shreve the pitcher, Lowe the hitter. Tigers just need any kind of out here.
Ball down. Something in the dirt.
Nathaniel Lowe stands in. Singled his
Ball 1.
He's 1 for 3 today.
Rogers will have to do everything in his power to keep this ball in front of him. If Shreve does throw something down,
Ball 2.
1-1 to Lowe.
I guess he called that a... Man, this umpire is not very good. Please throw strikes. This isn't the guy to walk. I don't want to face Garcia with people on. 2-1. Fuck, 3-1.
Dirt, a stop by Rogers. It's 3-1 to Nathaniel Lowe.
Please get this out. Please.
Shreve doesn't get low here.
3-1.
Righty on deck.
Runners at third, 2 down in the top of the 7th. 3-1 Tigers lead. Trying to keep the run from scoring. Gets him to foul it off.
That goes back to A.J. Hinch's philosophy. I'm not saving some of my best guys just because of a certain inning. I'm going to do it based on the situation. You can win and lose games earlier in games. It's not always the 8th or 9th.
Yeah, and this could turn into a high leverage situation for Foley.
Ground ball
And a base hit, of course. Fucking dipshit AJ leaves the pitcher in too long. Don't know why they didn't bring Foley in for this at-bat. Would have got the out.
comes A.J. Hinch.
And now it's 3-2, and Garcia's up to bat with the runner on. Fuck.
We'll take a look at the location there.
Should have pulled him for Foley.
Leaks right back over the plate. It catches the inside part of the plate.
Probably just going to leave him in there, too, against a righty. Why not?
Back up the middle.
Fuck it.
Hinch has made the move. He'll go to Jason.
Game's over. We've lost. Oh, no, he's pulling him. Okay, thank God. You're just a guy late.
On Valley Sports.
Ugh. All right, here comes Foley now to pitch the last out of this inning, hopefully. It's 3-2. It's been a pretty good game, Adam. For once, the Tigers' pitching's doing pretty good. Hopefully, we can go ahead and get this out here. Garcia will bat against Foley. We'll see if Foley can get a quick little pop out or just any kind of out, really. Doesn't matter what kind of out. And then we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Hopefully the Tigers can get some runs. Then maybe ice it out in the 8th and the 9th. We'll see how this plays. Not an easy team to try to get it, close it up against. But we'll see how this plays. Top of the 7th. Rangers have closed it to a 3-2 lead. Tigers do lead 3-2 still, though. And we'll see Garcia come to bat. Hopefully the Tigers can contain him one more time here. And, head to the bottom of the 7th. Hopefully Foley can come out here and get one pitch, one out type situation. But that won't be super easy. How long is this pitching change going to take? Jesus. Come on. He's already warmed up. Eventually. There it is.
Your Tigers on the Valley Sports app. The Valley Sports app presented by T-Mobile. They're all working out. Young.
Come on, Foley. We need a big out. Need a big play.
I'm not going there. Jason Foley is in the wall side windows.
Well, he's been one of our best pitchers. Hopefully he can continue to do so.
This young man, but rightfully so.
You know, continue to be so. To be that guy.
Coming out of this pin, throwing that two-seam fastball. 98 miles per hour with great arms.
Fingers crossed. Hopefully we can shut this down. Stop their little rally here.
Bury that two-seamer in on the hands of Garcia.
Has to get Adolis Garcia.
Call strike 1.
9 runs driven in on the year for Garcia.
He did not like that call. He gets time.
First strike call.
0-1 now for Garcia.
Foley also has a really good slider.
0-1, runner at first. 2 down.
Now 1-1.
You mean, come on, Garcia, you're a Rangers fan there, Adam.
Again in the 5th.
Really likes that
1-1, that's ball outside.
fastball where he starts it on the outer half and it catches the outside corner.
Missed there.
2-1, missed on that. You just missed. You're just like, I don't even know what I was thinking there. Here's the 2-1.
In there for a strike to even it up.
Oof. Good God, this umpire. He just, whatever looks good to him. Voice texting. Fair enough, I understand.
Ring
Hey, foul tipped it. There we go. We struck Garcia out. Good job by Foley to come in and get that out. Yeah, he's having a conversation with the umpire about some of them calls, though. He's like, listen, dude. All right. Yeah, I agree, though. There were some miserable calls in that half inning. Holy shit. Baez, Torkelson, and Maton. Baez, Torkelson, and Maton. Due up here in the top half, or the bottom of the seventh. It'll be Burke will, I think, still pitch. All right, let's see if the Tigers can get a run back here. It'll be 3, 4, and 5. Tigers could really use another run or so. We'll see. Foley should be able to get him through the 8th, though. And then hopefully Lang can shut this shit down in the 9th and we win the game. We'll see. We have a good part of our team up now. We have our back end of our bullpen, and that shit's hard to do anything against. Oh, fuck. The one good part of this team is literally the back end of our bullpen. Oh, 100%, Dean. Yeah, you throw those all day. Lang is going to have a field day when he gets in the game. Lang's just going to live on the outside edge of the plate and piss everybody off. Like, I already know how, if we get to a situation where Lang is able to use, I'm pretty sure we can guarantee the 9th. Lang will dart the strike zone and get strikes given to him all game. He already gets a ton of favorable calls as a closer with a good reputation for dancing around the strike zone, so... Yeah, we're holding on. Just got to finish it. Again, we're up against one of the best offenses in baseball, if not the. So 3-2 isn't exactly a comfortable score. This game isn't comfortable until that third out in the 9th inning is recorded. We out here fighting for our lives right now. Game's back on. It'll be Baez, Torkelson, and Maton. 3, 4, and 5. Ah, fuck. Baez flies out on the first pitch more than likely, and he does. One away. Here's Torkelson now with one out. No one on.
Torkelson stepping into the box now, and then it'll be Nick Maton. Robbie Grossman remains in the ball game.
And Robbie Grossman's gonna stay in the game, play left. Come on, Torque. Need a big hit now. Get some runs in here. Ball one up high.
Torkelson off with a four-seam fastball at 94 that misses 1-0.
Really like to see the Tigers add on some runs here.
Yes.
I feel like Higley's safe.
Agreed.
With this Texas Rangers lineup.
Strike one. Ton of nerves. This game has me nervous.
To Torkelson.
2-1. For sure, Adam. Hopefully by the time you come back, the game's over and we've won.
Now 2-2.
2-2. That shit would be diabolical.
Torkelson a single for 3. He struck out
2-2 count here on Torkelson. He gets time given. Hey, Torque fights off a high pitch, pushes it into right center field, and that'll get down. That'll be a base hit for Spencer Torkelson. Shit. Damn it. My scope senses are tingling.
Well, this is a really good at bat here.
I hope I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure scope's about a pinch hit.
Burke makes a really good pitch down and in. But with 2 strikes, look at him shorten up and climb the ladder and get on plane. Drive that ball hard the other way.
Damn.
Jonathan Scope is going to pinch hit for Nick Maton.
Yeah, home run time. Let's go, Scope. Yeah, here comes the Scope bomb. The J bomb, the Scope bomb. Almost hit one. There you go. That was a good swing. Strike one.
You got to be ready. Because you know how this
If he'd have hit that, it's a home run.
Nick Maton had walked, singled, and scored, and yet he gets lifted
0-1, runner at first, one away.
here in a righty against
Fouled it away. It's 0-2.
Scope has put together some really good at-bats against left-handed pitching.
People aren't ready for the true power of Scope to be unleashed soon.
His rhythm and his timing,
It starts with this at-bat, unfortunately.
taking the body out of the swing, really trying to get separation and use the hands.
0-2. Fouls it away. Count stays 0-2, to be honest. And we'll see another pitch. 1 on, 1 out, bottom 7. It's 3-2. Tigers leading.
Scope went 0 for 3 last night. He's 0 for 5 in the series against Texas.
Scope's choking up with 2 strikes.
Hey, he takes a pitch. Ball 1. I dare you to throw one right down the middle. I bet you he still won't hit it. Come on, no balls. Were you afraid to throw a good pitch? Or afraid to throw Scope an easy to hit pitch? Personally, I wouldn't be. 1-2. Not yet, Jags. Not yet. Haven't really decided quite yet. Probably going to think about that while I'm at work. Tomorrow. Here's the 1-2. And Scope strikes out. Not really surprising anybody. 2 away. Here's Nevin now with 2 away and a runner at first. Tigers lead by just 1. It's 3-2. They could maybe use a run or 2 here.
Your favorite brands and throwback designs. Rally House has gear for every fan.
Back in 10 seconds.
Been on base twice. He singled and scored his last time up. And fouls that one off home plate umpire Chad Fairchild.
Burke is really using that inside part of the plate. 95 miles per hour. He's having his way on the inside part of the plate to these Tigers right-handed hitters.
A good mound visit from Jonah Heim just to give the crew chief Chad Fairchild a chance to gather his thoughts a little bit after that foul ball. Nevin fouls it back to
And 0-2. I want to see Malloy. You know what's funny about Austin Henry Malloy? Do you know his last name isn't Henry Malloy? His last name's just Malloy. His first name is hyphenated. Me too, Dean. I was really thinking it was the Scope bomb moment.
up the middle.
Base hit. Hey, it gets by the shortstop. That'll be 2 on. Nevin gets a single. All right, we'll take it. Yeah, exactly. That's, I don't understand why we just don't bring Malloy up now.
Well, you can see here, Simeon goes a long way to try to get this.
But I make the same mistake, Lions Plan. I always call him Henry Malloy when it's Austin Henry Malloy.
Looks like Torkelson hesitated a little bit.
Very rare hyphenated first name. Now up is Zach Short with 2 on and 2 out here in the inning.
Simeon had a long run to go.
Maybe we can see a big hit.
But with 2 outs, you don't want to run yourself out of this inning and make the last out at third base.
Give Zach Short a chance to drive him home. 0-1 to Short,
Strike 1.
who bunted his way on in the 6th.
Catches the outside edge, like most of the pitches have done in the game.
And given that Burke's been throwing a lot of fastballs.
Yeah, Carpenter should be back pretty soon. I think he's due to start a rehab assignment. Or he's like working out again or something like that. I'm not exactly sure the direct status, but I know it's not bad. But it is the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs and 0-2 count, 2 on. 3-2 Tigers lead. A lot of 2s to say right there.
Short using his timeout.
Dun, 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 dun. Here's the 0-2. Called ball 1. The 1-2 from Burke. Up high, up high, ball 2. Kreidler, I think he's injured too, isn't he? Or did they just send him down because he? I mean, he really wasn't performing well when he was up here. But I think he also got hurt. Ball 3 inside. Good job here by Zach Short to battle back and get it to a full count. Maybe they can. Maybe Short will get something good to hit here and pound it out somewhere. A little bit of a big hit or something. Oh, that'll be in foul territory. That's out of play. Full count. The count will remain 2 on, 2 out. Full count. Foul ball means we'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, Burke's got a really good fastball. You can see his sequence right here. Started him out with a 95-mile.
Be cool if Short could just literally hit the grass, because then we could go up 4-2 on a base hit. So Torque could probably do that. Fouls it away. We'll see another 0-2. Or another 3-2. Good at bat here by Short. Good battling going on. Oof. Nick the umpire, though. That's always a painful little thing. What's up, Acolyte?
Second time in the at-bat that the home plate umpires had to wear number 3-2 coming here from Burke.
Here's yet another 3-2 count. And another foul ball. So we'll see the 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. It's 3-2. Tigers lead it. It's a full count. 2 out, 2 on. Bottom 7. Excuse me. There we go. That got the foot. That shit was annoying. Well, and they'll call strike 3. That was a strike. I don't know why he didn't swing at that. It'll be Young, Heim, and Tavares. Young, Heim, and Tavares. That's 5, 6, and 7. These are the dangerous hitters. So hopefully we can get these guys out. We'll see if Jason Foley can pitch well here and get through it. Yeah, I like the idea of robo-umps for balls and strikes, but not necessarily in the field. I think judgment calls should probably remain in like human eye, right? Like check swings. So you need umps for that. You need umps for like outs at bases, I think. Yeah, but in terms of balls and strikes, I think it's good to have a system that calls balls and strikes, and as long as it's not like super egregious, then I think. Yeah, we just have an umpire back there to make sure like the calls aren't being like wrong, and because like you should be able to override the robo umps if they make a terrible, like if it's like a pitch way like a foot outside and they call it a strike for it just glitches or something, the ump should be able to be like, that's not a strike. Well, other than that, I think robo umps are the way to go. Regular umpires kind of suck, and I don't even necessarily know if it's like their own fault that they're. I just think that the trying to judge things that are like 100 miles an hour and sliding and curving and spinning and sinking and moving like that, I just don't think the human eye can do that anymore. It's like it wasn't designed to do that. It like there's nothing in our DNA where that needs to be a thing. It's just like, so the faster and more like spinny and hard to see like nuances of the ball, I think it's just when guys were throwing like 100 miles an hour, but it was just straight fastballs, then it wasn't a big deal. Now that sliders are getting up in the upper 90s and shit, it's really hard to be 100% accurate when, again, there's someone just threw a 98 mile an hour sinker and it fell out of zone, but it looked really good. I do like the field umps. I think they're doing a pretty solid job, but again, they're the home plate umpires. I think the situation's just gotten beyond them, and that's not their fault, by the way. I don't actually hold the umps bad for their like inability to call games now. I don't think that's like their fault. I think it's just the game is evolving to a point where the human eye isn't really that great at the nuances of balls and like. I don't know how the fuck you call that accurately, Strike 1. Like, for example, Foley, I think he throws a 98 mile an hour sinker. Do you know how hard that would be to get right all the time?
lineup at this part of the batting order.
Young, the hitter.
Extended his career high hit streak to 14 in a row.
1-1 count.
Scoring in the fourth.
Look for Foley to really try to crowd him with that two-seamer.
Ah, shit. Fucking base hit. God damn it.
Kid's got some quick hands.
I'm going to go grab a little bit of water here. Or, well, some stuff.
He's as good a hitter in his Texas order as anybody. It's an early sample size, granted, but when you've got Simeon and Seager and Lowe and Garcia, and you're talking about young like that, that's high praise. It's close to 300 now on the season. An everyday player. Here's Jonah Heim.
Well, we've just seen the Tigers make some quality pitches. But he's just had some better swings. Just being able to get the barrel to the baseball.
Heim looks at strike one.
Now we need to get some out. 0-1 count. Runner at first. Nobody out. Top of the eighth. The batter is Heim. Heim hits it on the ground. That's hard hit. That'll be one. Over to second. Two. Double play. There we go.
That's what you needed right there.
Just what the doctor ordered. We get 2 outs for the price of 1. Now here's Tavares with 2 down.
And it's a change-up. He gets the ground ball. Short gets it started.
Thank God Foley's our pitcher right now. Man, him and Lang are so good.
Finish the double play
All right,
off.
Foley, need to get one more now. Can we do it?
You see Himes there roll over.
Get us to the bottom of the inning, buddy.
That's just a tailor-made double play.
Here's Tavares.
Here's Leody Taveras. Takes one outside.
Yeah, we just gotta get past this last hitter. I think ideally we don't bring him in till the bottom of the ninth. I don't want him to have to pitch 4 outs. 2-0. But I think if Tavares reaches, I think Lang has to come in.
Lifted
Foul ball, 2-1.
No surprise that Jason Foley got that 4-6-3 double play.
Here's the 2-1 from Foley. He sets and delivers. Just missed. 3-1. Fuck.
Also has 7 double plays in
Come on now. Gotta throw a couple more strikes there, Foley.
most.
Need this out. Need this out.
He's the guy you want in that situation.
Good luck to you, Rangers fans. And what's up, E4? I'm sorry I didn't say hello earlier. How's it going, E4?
3-2 to Taveras.
All right, foul ball, 3-2. Need one more pitch.
Well, Foley has stayed away with his two-seamer. It's been located off the plate away.
Used to be dead set against robo umps, but seeing some of these umps play lately, I'm starting to change my mind, like what happened with Jeremy Pena. Yeah, it's pretty bad for the most part. Fuck.
Line drive base hit down the right field line.
That's not good. That's going to be trouble.
Wall in the corner. Taveras trying to leg out a triple.
And he's got a triple. Son of a bitch.
Is in there.
That's not good. Here comes Smith with the runner at third and 2 away. Tigers really need to get an out here.
Second triple of the year. And the tying
See if we can prevent this.
You gotta take a look at this location here. That's not a bad pitch.
Maybe time to bring in Lang.
Lefties like that ball down and in. They can just drop the head. That's exactly what Taveras does there. And he's thinking 3 out of the box. And he gets there with a nice little head first slide.
What's up, Creepy? I just wanted to give you a quick shout out for your awesome commentary during. Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate it, man.
get Josh
Thanks for the kind words. I appreciate you, Creepy. Strike 1 to Smith. They're going to let Foley try and pitch out of this little jam here. Hopefully he can get a couple big pitches here. Good confidence in your setup man here to leave him in and let him try to close it down without having to bring the closer in. Fouls it away. 0-2. Good job. Got a couple pitches you can play with here. Don't really know if that's a good idea. It might just be smarter to go right after this guy and try to get him to strike out or ground out or something.
If I'm Foley here, I don't throw a changeup. I go right back to that
I guess you could play with a couple pitches to get him to ball one. Yeah, to kind of mess with eyesight and try and maybe set up a low inside pitch. Like you throw a couple up and in, and then you just drop it low on him real quick. Misses again, 2-2, kind of a same spot as the last pitch. Little high, little away. Probably more so just away than high.
Foley's got a couple options here.
2-2 count.
Fastball, elevated fastball.
Looks like they're setting up low and they're setting up a little lower. Kind of what I thought they might be doing. Yeah, they went low and inside on that one, kind of. Nice. They are setting up the ground ball then. Okay. Kind of what I thought they might be doing with them with those two waste balls. Because again, they had two waste pitches. You know, 2-2 is a fine count to pitch from. Especially if you're ahead 0-2. Ground ball over to the shortstop. And there we go, ground. There we go. It was to the third baseman, but Scope was playing short on that one. They were kind of shifted a little. The Tigers get the out. We'll head to the bottom of the eighth. It'll be Rogers, Marisnik, and McKinstry. Jose Leclerc. Jose's going to come in and pitch for the Rangers. Jose L. And it'll be Rogers, Marisnik, and McKinstry. 8-9-1 for the Tigers. Maybe they can get a run here in the ninth to give their closer a little bit of breathing room. 3-2. Tigers holding on to a lead somehow. Fuck, man. The bottom of the ninth. That means the top of the ninth. Oh. The top of the ninth will feature the 9-hitter. Simeon and Seager for the Rangers. So the Lang's going to have his hands full. We need to probably go get a run here. Just on the chance that Lang isn't 100% tonight or something. No, like even if we lost, I wouldn't be mad. This is the best game of the series. I know everybody probably likes the high scoring games, but like in terms of a baseball game, it's been pretty good. Yeah, it's been a pretty good one. Yesterday wasn't so bad. We just couldn't pitch really well. We shit the bed on defense a couple times. Today we played our best game, and I hope we're rewarded for it. We haven't really consistently hit the ball too well, but our pitching and our defense stepped way up today, and I'm really hoping if we can take this. But yeah, it's been a great series, Karam. It's been a fun one. Just sucks we weren't able to do anything the first like 2 games. Our bullpen showed up tonight, though. Thank God. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Tigers due up whenever they officially start. There we go. Reese Olson. He's going to make his Tigers debut on Friday. Yeah, we got to Perez a little bit, but our bullpen couldn't really back up the offense. Anderson's MLB debut. Oh yeah, how did he do?
Shingles and abdominal soreness. So he left camp and was shut down for a little bit.
Or was that, yeah, that was yesterday was his debut, right? Started betting on the Rangers. Yeah, they're a pretty solid team. Motivate. I would say they're rather solid. You didn't know we were playing? Yeah, it was a day game today. Foul ball, 1-1. They're off tomorrow, Jim. Tomorrow's the off day. I'm not sure what I'll do streaming wise, but we'll figure something out. Maybe play a game, maybe do football talk or something. Another foul ball by Rogers. It's 1-2. Of course, today is the one day that if you're betting on the Rangers, you're probably like, son of a bitch, of course. Of course, these shitlord Tigers would somehow win again, find a way to win. That's a strikeout. Rogers goes down on strikes, 1 away. Now up is Marisnik, who's 2 for 3 today. Hey, man, maybe you can hit a home run in your Tigers debut. That'd be pretty cool.
It's a late breaking slider. It's sharp. Good arm action.
The Mariz bomb. The Riz bomb. Oh, dude, he had his in the middle of his name is the word Riz, which is pretty hilarious. Marisnik.
Gets up to 97 miles per hour.
Marisnik grounds one to first. Nathaniel Lowe is there.
That'll be one pitch, one out. Marisnik grounds chops out. I don't really know what you call that. Now up is the top of the order for Detroit. We'll see what McKinstry can do. Lang is warmed up. I'm pretty sure he's ready to go for the ninth. Hopefully he has a solid outing in him today.
When he comes in, he will get the 9, 1, and 2 hitters. Grossman, Simeon, and Seager.
McKinstry, ball one. Do. Yeah, Jason, I would have to agree. Yeah.
2-0 to Zach McKinstry.
Yeah, we kind of froze up after that. But then game 2, we just didn't pitch well. Like it's just been a weird series for the Tigers. Rangers are an exceptionally good team.
That's outside.
You know also what's been a momentum killer? The fact that they're just way better than that. What's up, Adam? Oh, you have to take off again? I don't know if we have to somehow, we still have to get through the ninth, and they have Simeon and Seager due up, so. We have to hopefully get the 9-hitter out, and then we have to get the next 2 guys out. They're best hitters, basically. Complaining about a call by home plate Jeremy Lane. Then Lane got up in Pena's face and backed him. Oh, shit. Lang? Yeah, Lang is great. Lang has been is probably our best pitcher. Arguably our best player right now. All right, bottom of the ninth, top of the ninth. Here comes Alex Lang. It'll be Grossman, Simeon, and Seager. Oh, boy. Grossman, Simeon, and Seager versus Alex Lang. Three guys who can change the score. It's the hardest part about this is like these 3 guys, all 3, Grossman, Simeon, and Seager can all tie this game on one swing. So hopefully Lang has it tonight. Come on, Lang. We need the big one. We need turtleneck tonight. We need the we need all of his weird dressed powers. 9, 1, and 2. Hopefully we get him quickly too. Maybe they'll just all jump on the first pitch and fly out quickly. Kenny Power. Always a nerve-wracking situation. Why do they call him the turtleneck? Because he wears a turtleneck. He even has short sleeve Under Armour that has a turtleneck. And one day when we were playing the Blue Jays, it was our only win in Toronto. We were up in the 9th inning and we had to bring him in to make a save. And all the fans there started mocking him with the chant of turtleneck, turtleneck, turtleneck. And then he got Vlad Guerrero Jr., another one of their best hitters out, and then a third one. And by the end of that inning, the only people still left chanting turtleneck were the Tigers fans that traveled over to Toronto. It was a pretty and now Tigers fans, now we call him turtleneck. It's basically the Blue Jays' fault. Yeah, they thought it would be a good idea to just call him turtleneck. So now the guy he's got like a brand style. He's got short sleeved turtlenecks. Yeah, he's from LSU. The Tigers stole him from the Cubs. I don't even know how the hell the Cubs let this guy go. But yeah, he was a first round pick for the Cubs. I think 26th overall. And the Tigers quickly grabbed him and converted him into a reliever. They're like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I think he was actually a reliever in college, right? Tiger Goods?
Powered by Google Cloud. Had 2 strikes.
Correct me if I'm wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I might be dead on that he was a relief closer in college too.
In the zone is what we're
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he was one of those rare guys who actually was like a reliever his whole life instead of just being a failed starter. He might have converted from high school to college to a reliever, but I had thought that was like a thing, like he was already a closer. Or like an end of game pitcher relief guy. 0-2. See, he read the right manual. He was like, I'll just be a relief guy from the go. He's up on Robbie Grossman 0-2. 1-2. Come on, Lang.
That's that change up at 90 miles per hour. He also has a 97
Here's the 1-2 to Robbie Grossman.
fastball.
Lang throws, and ball 2 didn't go. Little low.
Grossman
Bit outside.
was a pinch hitter in the 7th. He walked and scored.
Top 9, 3-2 Tigers lead. They're looking to get a save. Can they finish this game? Lang, Grossman, the hitter, fouls it away. The count will remain at 2-2. Grossman, then Simeon and Seager. 9-1-2 here for the Rangers. Tough part of the order to get out. Tough guys to get out in a row. And that'll be called strike 3. Down goes Robbie Grossman, first out of the inning. All right, good way to start it out. Now you got to get their 2 of their best. Ooh, Robbie's having a word with him. He don't like that shit.
Lang has such great command of this breaking ball. He can throw it for a strike, and then he can throw
Oh, that was nasty.
to both sides of the plate. This time he opted to paint it.
That was I don't know what. See, Grossman might have had a beef on different pitches, but that was literally a strike even before this umpire. What's up, Daniel? Hey, you made it in time this one. Ball 1 down low, kind of in the dirt. Well, it bounced. 1-0 for Marcus Simeon. Strike 1, foul ball. Just got to get through him and Seager. It's fucking so scary. You always oversleep? Well, I always forget that you where you're at is just now turning 1 o'clock. It's just about to be 1, not, turning 4 o'clock. So it's a little different.
Simeon 1 for 4
1-1 count for Simeon here.
to extend his career-high hitting streak to 20 games.
Ball 2 down low, 2-1. Shit. Not good, not good.
Simmons a veteran hitter, so he might be sitting on that breaking ball, which I'd be surprised because it's a legitimate swing and miss.
3-1, fuck. Probably gonna end up. I don't like this. Ohtani has 2 home runs today. Good God. Here's the 3-1 and ball fuck. All right, ball 4. 1 on, 1 out. We're in the top of the 9th. Here comes Seager. Hopefully we don't pay for that.
Well, you never want to give away free passes.
Oh, their best hitter.
Swing of the bat can change the game.
Hopefully we can contain Seager.
23 runs driven in on the year for Corey Seager, who has a couple of hits today. A check swing
Did he go?
so far.
Yes, he did. Strike 1. No, he did not want to pitch to Simeon, and honestly, can't really blame him.
Faded away from Seager.
There's not really anyone to pitch to through this part of the lineup, though, so you can't really be too picky. 1-1. Fuck.
Seager is a double play candidate. Look for Lane to be working the bottom of the zone to try to get him to roll over something.
Ah, shit, he bounced in.
Stop by Rogers.
Runner has to hold at first, so it'll be 2-1 now.
Nice job here by Jake Rogers.
2-1 count for Seager with the runner at first. 1 away here in the top of the 9th. Tigers lead 3-2. Need Lang to have a couple good pitches here and get this guy out. Oh, they called that a strike for some reason. All right. 1-2 or 2-2. Not really sure where that was a strike, but okay.
Ball looks like it might be a little bit off the plate, but the glove work there of Rogers, really good.
Ground ball. Good stop by the second baseman, and they get the runner at first, but the runner does advance to second. Very good play by the second baseman, Short. That pretty much that's a big stop there by Short. Oh my God, what a play! Now they just need to get one more out and Lowe's up to hit. Hopefully we can get this guy. Let's pray we get this guy. What a play by Zach Short. That could be the reason we wind up winning this game. That play. If we win, that's I'll give that like 40% of the reason we won the game. That play right there by Short. Strike one. If we can somehow hold on now. We can get this last out. Oh, I missed wide. Just a bit outside. Oh, you're good, Lindsay. I understand. School. Tigers had an early game today. 1-1 count. Tigers up 3-2 here in the top of the ninth with 2 outs and a runner at second. Lowe, the hitter. They need a couple more pitches to get out of this one and escape without being swept. Let's hope to God they can do it. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Now we're down to a strike. Let's go. Come on, Lang. One more. Come on. Just need one.
Right there. Again, just excellent location there. Away from Lowe.
Oh. Here's the 1-2. Ah, ball 2. Fuck, just missed. Two count. Oh no, it's buffering. Why now? What just happened? Why did it start? Why is it doing that now? Oh, because all these other fucking games are on. All right, there we go. Saved it. Oh, no, it didn't. Oh, well, it froze itself out. The link died. The Tigers win, though. Let's go. Tigers win 3-2. They get the strikeout. They throw it down to first to complete the play, and the Tigers take the win 3-2. I don't know exactly what happened. It just didn't want to show the last pitch. Tigers take the W. Will Vest picks up the win. GG's to the Rangers fans. What a great game. What a great finish to the actual game there. We actually take a win. GG's again to the Rangers fans. I can't believe we actually pulled that one out. We avoid being swept. Well, that's the big takeaway in that one. By the way, if you haven't left a like, consider doing so on the way out. Helps the stream out. Makes it look a little better. Tigers go to 26-28, back to 2 games under 500, and now we have a good shot of maybe even getting to 500 if we can win 2 of these games versus the White Sox. Thanks to everyone who stopped in today. I appreciate you. Helped the stream out, made the views go way high. Good save by Lang there. Good. See, like I said, though, the hardest part for the Tigers is getting to the 8th inning. And if we have a lead in the 8th and 9th, hey, we have 37 likes, 3 more likes, and we hit 40. So if you're on your way out, maybe you're happy with the Tigers win. Yeah, Detroit. I've heard that's going on. Is there a score in that game right now? 8-1, yeah, White Sox are getting killed. Tampa Bay and Chicago are tied at 2 in the top of the 7th. Baltimore's leading 4-1 against the Guardians. You know what I'm going to go look at? I just want to see something. Who does Minnesota play? Or are they off today? Oh, they play the Astros. Holy shit. We just need Houston to win. We need Houston to win today. Hey, we did our part now, Houston. We did our part. Oh, your road trip's over? You guys finally going back home? What a trash organization. Hinch is a loser and a cheater, and my gosh, the umpire saved them from being swept. Hey, that's fine, Derek. Now, Karam, we need. Oh yeah, I forgot. You guys are in. Houston and Texas are battling for first place right now. Oh shoot, Karam, I'm sorry, but we need this to happen. So Minnesota goes to 500 at 28-28, and then we just need some stuff to happen. What a fun game. What a fun game today. It's a lot better feeling coming away from a win, even if we didn't win the series. It's nice to not be swept. I think both teams take the best of both worlds. Rangers take 2 or 3, but they win the series, but they don't get the sweep. We get to avoid being swept, and we're still 2 games under 500 with a very winnable series coming up to the point where we could be 28-29 or even 29-28 after the next series if we sweep the White Sox, which we can do. Today proved to me that we can beat we can beat teams that aren't as good as the Rangers. And we've been doing that literally all year. My hope was taking 1 of 3. Yeah, literally, I just didn't want to get swept, and we didn't. So I'm very happy with how that went. Because again, that keeps us at 26-28. That is we're so close. Literally, we can get 500 right now. It's right there. The 500 is sitting there. I don't know, Christopher. I don't know. As soon as I guess once it comes out that every team was basically cheating, that year, you know how many teams it's come out that were also cheating? What's it been like? The Cubs, the Guardians, I think were using a system like that. The Red Sox were using a system like that. The Yankees were using a system like that. There was 18 teams using that exact system that the Astros were using. I think even the Dodgers were cheating like that. Yeah, literally everybody was doing it, but it's just like the steroids. Everybody was using steroids, but only 6 people are the poster child of the steroid era. It's really silly. I hate it so much. The only teams that weren't cheating were the Tigers. Again. Wanna know how I know? Because the Tigers are always bad in cheating scandals. Whenever there's a major cheating scandal going on, the Tigers are one of the worst teams in the league. Look at the steroid era. I'm not even being silly. If you go look at the time the Tigers were bad and the rise of the steroid era from 94-ish to 2005, 2004, 2005, 2006, the Tigers were one of the worst teams in the league. How many guys on the Tigers were busted for steroids in that 10-year era? None. Nobody. They literally were get rid of guys who were exposed as steroid users. They got rid of guys once they signed them, even after they turned the corner. They were literally the worst team in the league when the steroid era was at its highest, right? That's a very obvious wow, I wonder what team isn't fucking cheating. And then if you go look at the sign stealing scandals that were going on from 2016 onward, and the sticky stuff scandal from 2014-15 onward, wonder what teams weren't cheating in that times. Go look at all the worst teams. I think there's a direct correlation to when the Tigers are as bad as they have been. And the fact that every time the Tigers have one of their worst runs, you can almost directly correlate a cheating scandal beside it. Isn't that weird? I don't know if that's called I don't know what that is. I don't know if it correlates. If it's good teams, good honest teams tend to do worse when there's people cheating. Because again, how many cheating scandals have the Tigers ever been in? Ever? Are they even a scandalous team? One of the oldest baseball teams, and we cheated once. What'd you guys do? We were throwing spitballs one time. Shh. It's was it even illegal? No, it was before it was banned, but we were having some fun. Ugh. I actually don't like how goody-goody the Tigers are. I'm not gonna lie. Literally, and they got rid of Johnny Peralta instantaneously. He got fired into the sun by Illich paid Jeff Bezos a lot of money to fire him into the sun. Think about it. You haven't seen Peralta since they killed him in AAA or whatever they did to him. I don't even know what happened to Johnny. Dude, it's so weird. It's one of them things where I'm sure it's just a coincidence, but it's every single time the Tigers become one of the worst teams in baseball, there's a major cheating scandal that develops outside of that. Is that weird? Is that just And I'm sure if you go look at all the other worst teams in the league at that point, I wonder if they're the teams that aren't cheating. I wonder if there's a direct like. Well, I'm not saying they were good people, but also I think a lot of the Ty Cobb stuff. Hasn't it recently came out that Ty Cobb wasn't actually a racist? Like there was a lot of like weird. Sinclair, I think that's something you would find interesting. You should look into the recent scholarship around Ty Cobb and who he was as a guy. Something happened where my neighbor was banging on trash cans and my girlfriend called. Christopher, I know. You know it's not actually against the rules to bang on trash cans to signal pitches. That you can do that right now, and that's not a good. Like if your team figures out that the other team's tipping pitches, you can sit there with the fucking trash can lid and bang them together at the top of the dugout to indicate what pitch is coming. That's not against the rules. You can scream what pitch is coming. You can get on a goddamn mega. Oh, actually, that might be because it's a mechanical device. But no, you can use fucking any. You could smack the shit out of the bat on the ground if you felt like it. You can make as much physical noise as you want to indicate pitching. The issue with what them dipshits were doing was using electronic devices to relay it. That is specifically against the mechanical device rule. Fought a fan who had no arms. When they asked him to stop, Ty said, "I don't care if he's got no feet." Yeah, I mean, he wasn't a great guy, but like, there's just this weird, he's painted a lot worse than I think he might have been. Possibly. But the Tigers weren't going to do anything about Cecil. Well, let me look, actually. I actually don't know that about Cecil. Let me see. No, I don't see anything about it. No, I don't see. Sosa again, dude. The Tigers are a very clean. No, it's fine. Again, the Tigers are like a weirdly clean franchise for what it is, and like for me, normally I don't like franchises that are clean. This may sound pretty bad to say out loud, but I'm pro cheating. Like I'm fine with cheating in sports. I don't see there's any morally bad areas. I don't see the issue. It's a kid's game. It's not that serious. Everybody's always cheating anyway. That's what we should learn from this. How many different cheating scandals just got exposed? 2 at the exact same time. The hitters were cheating by fucking tipping off pitches with cameras, and the pitchers were cheating with super sticky material to hold the baseball better. All they do is cheat. I don't need any of that. I got plenty of Patriots gear here. Cheating? Yeah, we got it covered. Hold on. Look at that. All 6 of my tainted titles. We don't need to do that. I literally root for a team that is synonymous with cheating. All 6 of them titles, you could put giant asterisks on them. He's like, that's a good point, son of a bitch. His favorite coach is Bill Belichick. Yeah, I don't care about cheating. I genuinely don't care about any of that. That's not a problem. That's not the Patriots' fault. That's literally the rules of the game. They changed the rules of the game. If you're mad about anything, be mad about the people who made the rules prior to 2001. That's not our fault. Tigers won. That's why I'm still alive. Normally, I get out of here really quick if we lose because I'm in a bad mood and I don't want to start molding. I go around and I swear for a little while after we lose. Dude, I mean, it's not the Patriots' fault that the NFL ruled that way. I mean, that's just literally the rules of football at the time. In 2003, that's a fumble. Like, they changed the rules. Not our fault. I'd be mad at the NFL, not the Patriots. We didn't do any goddamn thing. We didn't like demand them to follow the rules. No, they just followed their rules. It's a shitty thing. It's kind of like how Spygate wasn't illegal until 2006. Yeah, we did what we did, but guess what? It wasn't against the rules till we did it against the Jets. You know the Rams did the same thing to us? Do you know the Eagles and Panthers also did the same thing to the Patriots in terms of filming? Did you know the Jets also got busted for doing something against the Patriots in the same game? It's a little fun fact that the Jets got investigated for Spygate in 2006 against the Patriots. Yeah, the NFL does not like the Davis family. Yeah, but I mean, you know. I don't know why. I don't know why that dipshit doesn't like you guys. It's just the last commissioner didn't like you guys. The current commissioner doesn't like you guys. I don't know what the Davises do, but they do something. Angel spanking them? Yeah, I seen that. It was like 8-1. All right, though. I think I might start wrapping her up here pretty quick, guys. I don't think I'm going to have another stream tonight because I have to work tomorrow morning. But tomorrow I'm going to have a stream. I'm not sure what... Hey, we have 41 likes, too. Cool. Nice to see 40 likes on a stream. Always a good feeling. The NFL also hates on the Ford family, but I don't think now, not anymore. I think they like Sheila Ford Hamp. But all right, guys, thanks for a fun afternoon. I will see you tomorrow for whatever. If I don't, I'll see you on Friday for the next Tiger, or Thursday, or what the fuck? What day is it today? Tuesday? No, today's Wednesday. So Thursday we're off. We have a Tigers game on Friday then, so. Yeah, squeeze hit. Tigers pulled it out, win 3-2, get the big save. Hey, sometimes it's better to don't care if I win by 1 or 1 million. It's win's a win, right? Anyway, all right, guys. Thank you guys again. I'll see you Friday if I don't see you tomorrow. Take it easy. Go enjoy the nice weather. It's 90 degrees out there today. That's where I'm heading. So peace out. I'll see you on the flip side. Good.